Here, I'll do Donald Trump. I walked into the room. I said, damn, this is a big room. I said, damn, this room is big.
That was Donald Trump.
Yeah, that was Jay Trump.
Sounded just like him.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Yap Squad. As you can see here, we're in person. We can
What?
touch each other.
Dom's here. Me and Momo already live
Yeah,
together.
this is nothing new for us.
Yeah.
But, two angles right there, right there. This is like
I'm not on this angle.
this is like
I don't know where to look.
We'll get a third camera
Oh my
eventually,
God.
and then
Wait for right there. Pause.
yeah, we'll get
We
it.
could get like a ball angle on all of our balls.
Okay.
Leave a comment below if you'd like to see Mamba's balls.
I would. Fucking Momo said he had something to share. I forget what it was. Because I
We got
didn't
a
hear
lot
it.
of shit.
Yeah,
lot
we
of
got
things to
we got a
share.
lot to talk about.
We have a lot to talk about.
I think the biggest thing is that this is episode 5, and we're
Episode
doing
5.
going pretty well.
Halfway to 10.
That is halfway to 10. He's good
Big
at math.
milestone.
Yeah.
Big milestone for us. I like the number 5. It's a good number
You're very insightful today.
today.
I think the one thing that we should invest in next is mic stands because I'm already tired of this.
Yeah.
Holding it up.
Yeah.
But this is cool. Still cool. It's
It
cool,
is.
though.
It is sometimes a little awkward too because now we have to like. They're gonna see us like hold like.
just
we're
readjusting every time we're just like,
well, we're really just kind of like. I mean, just looking at the camera, we do look a little fucking funky.
yeah, but I mean, it's
Nah.
whatever. It's
Nah.
whatever. But I think episode 5, this title is gonna be "We Met in Real Life."
Even though we've known each other for 5 years
Yeah,
now.
but they don't know that.
Well, I just
that's
told
the
them.
biggest
So
thing.
what now?
First podcast meet ever, real
No.
life, first time, never
What?
seen, never.
What?
Episode 5 now live on YouTube and Spotify.
That's
bro.
gonna be the trailer. That's
Oh,
gonna be
shit,
awesome.
That's the intro, bro. We could talk about what do you want to talk about? You want to? Yeah, we got it. Go ahead.
That's a Chris Cannon.
I think. All right, so I have a crazy story that happened last night, and it was honestly, I've had to deal with this not a lot at all. So it was pretty crazy. You can put your mic down when you're not talking. By the way, you don't have to.
No, I can't. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like hard because now I have to like. I'm looking at y'all and I'm.
and
And there's a
just
and now I keep
completely
moving the
ignore
fucking mic.
microphone.
So many fucking cameras.
Fuck
Yeah,
you. Fuck everybody.
So basically last night I was at work. I work at a grocery store, for those of you who don't know, and we Drake.
That's cool.
But I work at a grocery store. My shift starts at 10 p.m. Our store closes at 11 p.m. And obviously I have to be in charge of closing the store, making sure customers get out, take care of all the front end things, which is bullshit because that's not my job. But it is my job, I guess. So I'm sitting there and I make my round. It's like 10:52 exactly. I remember this because I have to remember the time. It's 10:52. I go out. I'm making the rounds. There's a shit ton of people still in the store, which is not a fun sight because getting people out of a grocery store at closing time is the worst because people are entitled and they think I'm still shopping. And it's like, yeah, but we're closed, so get the fuck out. But that's beyond the point. There's a guy that comes in and I go to the front desk to make the announcement. One of the front end people calls me over. I think he's just asking how many people are in the store because that's kind of like what we do. I say like, oh, there's 5 more people. Keep these registers open for a little bit longer, and blah blah blah. That's our standard procedure. And we go through. He calls me over. I'm just like, oh, there's 5 people. Keep them open. He's like, no, come here. I was like, okay. He comes in. I go up to him. He's like, yeah. So he's saying that this customer is saying that he didn't get his change back from the machine. So we'll just see if we can get that back for him. And I was just like, okay, how much? $1 or something. And he's just like, yeah, no, I put in a $100 bill. I was supposed to get $98 back, but I only got $8 back. And I was just like, sure. And once in a blue moon, this does happen. The self-checkouts fuck up a little bit, or like they run out of like cash. So
Right.
sometimes it does happen, but most of the time it's a scam.
Figures.
So I go back. I'm like, I'm gonna go check it out. I go look at the cameras, and this guy, like, I believe him for a second. I'm just like, poor guy. He didn't get his change, and I'm like, I look at the camera, and I'm like, I see. He says he only got $8 back. I see a 5, and then one and one come out. I'm like, oh wow, he only got $8. And then like a second passes, it's like 20, 20, 20, 20, 10. And I was just like,
Did he use an
Great.
$100 bill to
Yeah.
pay for something that was like $2 or
Yeah.
something? What the fuck was
well, that's
that?
the scam, is that they put in $100 and they say
Right.
like that and then they walk out with $90.
Gangster shit.
So I'm looking at it. I watch it like 10 times just to be sure. He's trying to be slick. He looks at it and he's just like, he sees the money come out, instantly covers, so like no one can see like the face of the bill. See the face of the bill. I mean, I saw 10 bills come out when you say you only got 8.
Right.
So
Fucked up. Should have said 10 ones.
something.
Bro.
But I mean, but you can, like, these cameras are good, so I can see every single facing of the bill. So he tries to cover. He tries to be all slick, and he's just like puts it in his pocket. He has a stack of $8 already in his pocket, and he takes it out, and it's just like, what? This is only $8. Come here. And the thing on the camera is even crazier because the cat's gonna fucking attack us on the TV. The thing about the cameras is is they like I said, they're so good you can see the facings, but you can see the distinguishable bills. So these bills that come out of the machine, they're crisp. They've been in a press all day. They're chilling. But the ones that they have, he pulls out of his pocket, they're all crinkled up. They're all like used, and I'm just like, I can see like the difference.
Ain't no way you got that from a motherfucking machine.
I can see that they're used. I'm just like, so I'm like thinking, I'm like, what do I do? Like, this guy could, like, I've seen videos of like things like this where the scammer becomes like hostile, and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
So I'm thinking like, what to
Was
do?
he big as fuck?
He was fucking massive.
Oh, no wonder he's running this scam, bro.
So
He saw the videos too.
like he's like at least 350, fucking
Damn.
built like a blimp, fucking bald ass
Like a
head.
blimp.
Like,
Was he white, black, Hispanic?
He was black
Nice.
and had glasses. And I was just like, I mean, he was big, not really like scary looking. Biggest
Just
thing was just
big,
like how
really.
big he was.
Yeah.
He well, look at her watching the audio meters.
She's so dumb.
Now she's checking. She's our audio engineer.
This
Right.
cat is stupid as fuck.
Okay.
Leave her alone.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, what do I do? I go in, or I leave the office where to watch the cameras. I go out to the front. The original guy that had called me over, he comes up to me. He's like, I'm like, I just put a thumbs down and put my
No
finger
way.
to my face for those who are blind.
For all the
Just
blinds.
Disliked them.
So he's like, okay, and then the guy just fucking like, it was like an anime. He just like slid behind him. I was just like, oh my god.
Oh no.
And then he's just like, hey man, so did we get it all figured out? And remember, he's trying to pull the scam. He's trying to act like innocent. And
Right.
I'm just like, he's like, did we get it all figured out? I'm like, oh yeah, we did. So we're closed now, so the door's gonna be right over here. And he's just like,
Boom.
he's like, what do you
Boom.
mean? I was like, oh yeah, we're closed. Like you gotta leave now. He's like, what about my change? And I was like, oh, you got it. You're good.
Slam. Is that the
Got
end
him.
of it or what happened?
No. Then he keeps going. He's like still trying to play this victim card, and he goes,
Squeaky chair motherfucker.
Well, I got a drink.
if only there was a table closer.
If only. Oh, yeah, that looks like there is a table there.
Well, it was there. Now it's in my hand.
He's still trying to pull this shit where he's just like, oh, I'm like, where's my money? And I'm like, you got it. You're good. You're
Yeah.
good to go. And he's just like, well, I only got $8 back. I was like, no, you didn't. You got all of it. You can go now. And he's just like, no, I need my money. Like, I was like, man, I watched you take all the money out of the machine. You can go. And then he's like, oh well, can I review the footage too? And I was just like, yeah, you can watch it, but we'll be watching it with the police. And then he's just like, like, I need my money. I was like, you got your money, you're fine. I was like, go ahead and leave now. And then he's just like, what can I? He gets his receipt. He's like, he sees my store manager's name on it. And he's just like, can I talk to the store manager? And I was just like, he doesn't want to talk to you.
Oh.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and go. And then he leaves. He's like huffing and puffing. Like,
Ugh.
I was like, and obviously, if someone actually did lose $90,
They
wouldn't
just
leave.
Yeah, I think he knew. I think after you said no like 5 times, he was
Yeah.
like, okay. I tried to be a businessman and cut through it all, but I could not. Yeah, dude, I would stop. Probably if I was running a scam like that, I would stop after like the first no. Yeah, I'd be like,
Yeah.
as soon as
oh, you
as
had
soon
the
as-
footage. Oh, okay.
As soon as they said like I'm
Cool.
gonna go to the back and check it out, I'm like, actually, I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
It's like
yeah,
when
no, it's
the loud kid in class is like, I wasn't even talking, and still gets detention.
Oh shit, bro.
Fucking, I got a story for Momo. Dom already
Yeah,
heard this.
I heard about part of it.
Dude, this shit is crazy.
I bet you there's even
I
more
love
details.
crazy shit.
So I re-downloaded Tinder, right?
I saw this arc. Oh wait, no, I did see this arc. You did not just tell Dom. You told,
Tinder, boom, boom.
You
Tinder,
told-
You didn't
sex.
hear the whole thing though.
but you did tell the whole Discord.
Tinder, the sex.
You didn't hear the whole thing though.
sexual
True.
app.
So I re-downloaded Tinder.
That's Grindr.
I matched with this girl.
Grinders for
We'll call
gay
her
people.
Lydia. Just that's not her real name, obviously.
Yeah, her real name is Nicole.
What are we
Her
going
real
with?
name is
You-
She's a
fucking-
transformer.
she's Optimus Prime.
Optimus
Fucking
Prime.
Autism Prime.
We're gonna call her
We're-
what? Lydia.
Lydia.
Why
Me-
the
me and
fuck
Lydia
did
are
you
talking-
choose Lydia?
Because she had like a fake name on her
okay,
Tinder,
alright.
and it was
Yeah.
Lydia.
Well, oh,
Okay, so
What?
then why would
Well,
you?
her real name is not that.
But her Tinder name is Lydia.
Okay,
everyone
fuck her
look
then.
up
I don't know.
Lydia from
Tinder.
Tinder,
Fucking.
and you'll find
So
her.
we're talking.
Wait, do you do Tinder local or do you change it to go somewhere else?
I don't pay for it, so you can't.
Why
change
would
it.
you
Wait,
go
what?
somewhere else with the app?
Dude, Jameson would he would put it for like
Doc.
Alaska.
Really?
He would put it for everywhere. He would put his radius
would-
for like 1,000 miles.
It just doesn't make because I'm looking for love.
Right.
And hey, all the beautiful girls out there, why are you standing up? This
Well,
guy's
you
this
called
guy's
for
trying to
me.
attack me.
You
bro.
called no, you called for all the beautiful
all the beautiful
girls.
ladies that are here.
2 cameras.
Find for love right here. Tinder. I don't have really good. There's a table right here. We'll
Any
figure it out.
Australian women out there.
It's all IRL. No
It's
to
all,
Australian
it's
women.
all real life.
We don't want anybody
This is not virtual reality.
to don't contact me
okay.
unless you're in my area.
What area is that?
That's in somewhere in Texas. If you're somewhere in Texas, I'll find
That's
you.
not inaccurate for you because
just not El Paso. Yuck.
ew.
Dude, I had to go to El Paso
Too close
a lot.
to
Fucking.
God damn it.
What did he say? God damn it. Short intermission there.
Oh, doo-doo-doo.
We should, but with Dom's dumbass little.
Doo-doo-doo.
We should make one of those pictures like where it's like dumbasses, dumb,
Oh,
dumb,
we're
dumb, dumb,
experiencing
bum, bam, bum.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, but
Does
it's
it
your
go
dumb
over
little
mouth, or
face.
does it just go over the whole screen?
It should be like the whole screen. Like we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, guys. I made a oopsie.
Oh my
poopie.
god, that.
Should I get closer to? Don't do. I got poopy, or I don't know. Whatever. This one seems so far to make me like I can't run over. I don't want to knock. I can't. Right. Get over there.
Oh my god, you got
Live from Sacramento, California.
man still got the shoes on in the house
Camera.
though.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Asian
I forgot
household,
I
man.
didn't put my socks on.
Fucking.
Keep those things on,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
maybe I should put them.
Yeah,
Keep them
just
on.
Keep that shit
Don't
on.
worry, they're like pretty new.
I'm not. The shoes I don't care about. It's
It's the act itself.
It's the shoes.
it's just an act of disrespect, really.
Awkward IRL, awkward life. Should I whoop these guys' ass, guys? Leave a comment below.
Chat, what do you think?
Chat. Still haven't told my story. Piece of shit.
This guy's story sucked so much we had to switch up.
All right.
You
Me
think
and
I
Lydia are talking.
did I blur me
Fuck you.
when I wait? This is important. Did I blur me when I went up to the camera?
Go put your hand up towards it.
Tell your story while I'm this
You can
stupid.
Just, you can just put the mic
This
down.
actually is it's a lit story.
Oh my god.
Shit. I want them to
empty.
hear my love though. Go ahead, keep going.
Me and Lydia are talking. We talk for about 2 days, and this whole time she wants me to come over and fuck her, which is fine. It's cool.
Fucker.
2 days in, Tinder shit, right? I'm talking to her. I ask, so do you smoke weed or do you just
Go on,
vape or what's the deal? She hits me with, I can't smoke. I'm on probation. So naturally I say, what are you on probation for? She hits me with transporting illegal Mexican immigrants and evading the police in a high-speed
Real.
chase.
She just like
She
me
said
for real.
this. And then I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then she sends me her mugshot.
Yeah.
And
She was white, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
average
then
white girl moment.
she
Can't even find a
fucking-
bitch that's not transporting illegal immigrants anymore. Now, that's some real shit.
This is just how it goes now.
No, it's for real, I guess. You
And
know,
then this is the part Momo didn't hear yet. She wasn't even like, I thought it was done and dusted. So I was talking to her and I was like,
what
well,
the
that's
fuck?
crazy. I can look past that red flag.
Yeah, but I got
I
another
can't.
meetup tomorrow.
This cat's on my fucking cord.
No!
Don't you do it, cack.
And then she's like, she posts on her story, she's like, this is my last day at this job. I'm going to jail on Thursday.
What was she working at?
Oh, she wanted to get fucked before she
Some-
went in.
It's like, is that the name of it?
I don't know.
It's like a local, it's like a Texas thing, I guess. I don't know. We don't have that up north.
like
I don't have
Tractor
that.
Supply, maybe? That's a big one.
I think that's what she said.
There is probably
Go find her. Her name is Lydia.
Yeah, just
there is
leak
probably
everything.
one store in one town named.
Well, I mean, she's not going to be working there anymore, so it's not like they can find her.
Was she lived near here, didn't she? Right?
Yep.
She had to have.
I
Oh
wasn't sure.
fuck! That doxes us if there's only one.
Well, I've seen one somewhere
just
else
blurb
though.
out the-
I passed
I don't-
by one
I-
at some
I-
point on my
let's
way
not,
down
like,
here.
rename the name. I'll Google it while he's telling the rest.
In any case, she's not going to be working there anymore, so you can't find her if you wanted to, because she'll be in prison.
So you
for
can
2
find her
years.
at the.
The local prison.
Yep.
Just look at your
No,
local
she say prison or jail. Oh, that has to be prison.
She said she's going to go for 2 years, so
That's
prison, right?
Yeah, because jail is just like I think the
Jail is,
holding
like,
the holding
temporary.
cell before prison.
But in any case, I blocked her. I just thought, I don't know, that's fucking crazy.
Why'd you block her?
What do you mean? Why did I block her?
I mean, you could have still talked to her.
No, I'm not
I-
going to talk to bro.
I would have to agree that I would block her if she was going to fucking prison.
We're going to do wait
She's
2
not
years.
going to jail.
I
She's
wouldn't
going to
wait, but I
prison.
mean, how many days did you say? Like you got to.
Yeah, but he didn't even go on a first date.
She was just looking for that pre-jail dick,
And you coulda gave
I
it to
was not
her.
willing. No, bro, I'm good on that. I'm past that phase of my life, man. I'm trying to find a.
He's
I'm trying to find an
be
Australian,
no- Yeah.
beautiful.
You're gonna
wife.
be searching all year for all your life. You're gonna be looking for an Aussie without orange makeup,
Oh no!
bro. If you don't want her to glow, what were we googling? Oh, I remember. I'll Google it.
Okay.
But that's the end of that.
We also got the computer here. Wait, let me see.
My phone's gonna slip. See how it's slipping in my hand? I think that's the name.
Hold
I
on,
guess that is a thing.
Let's just. We can be Jamie IRL.
Right? This is a bar.
I don't know what.
No,
he's
this is a
talking-
restaurant. You gotta hold the mic.
Was it a
here.
restaurant?
No.
I shut the fuck up.
You gotta keep the mic like right there. No, but I don't know. I don't even think you're. I think you're good. I don't think that's the thing.
I think she wasn't real. I think it was fake.
No, I mean we Snapchatted and stuff.
Yeah,
so
she had that
it's-
dark schmussy. What'd she have?
What?
Did she have a dark smushy?
Yeah,
What-
does it was
what-
it-
Schmussy?
Yeah, it
How-
was.
yeah,
it was.
schmussy.
She was white. It was dark.
Yeah,
Dark
Um,
meat. Yeah.
I don't mind a little bit of
we
dark. meat.
Snapchatted for a few days back and forth, and it was just. I'm going to prison. I'm good on all that.
I agree. Leave a comment below if you'd fuck a girl going to prison.
I mean, there's a whole like kink for it.
Is there?
Is there?
a whole
Yeah,
kink?
What
people-
is that called?
It's like
I don't think that there's
No,
a
like-
whole kink for
Now-
prison.
there's like people like will look up prison women and like be pen pals with them in hopes that they'll get married when they get out.
Oh, I have
Well-
seen a lot of people fantasizing over like mug shots of really hot bitches going to prison.
I hate to break it to
I
you.
have seen that.
That is not going to work. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Unless
be
they're
back.
getting out in a month and her name is Cynthia and she's in Nebraskan state prison.
Is that your pen pal?
It doesn't. No, I'm just saying, like, Cynthia, when you watch this, bro,
I'm loyal.
I'm good.
I'm
like,
waiting.
don't even worry about it, yo.
I'll see you in
But
6
that
years,
kink
baby.
is that kink is stupid though.
I wouldn't say kink. I would say like
Strategy for schmutz.
Strategy.
is that a strategy? I feel like that's just desperation.
yeah.
It's still, desperation in itself is a strategy.
I mean, if
Touche.
it's like a misdemeanor, that's one thing.
If you're in,
But-
if it's a misdemeanor, you're not going to be
Bro,
in
I don't
prison.
know, man. You wouldn't believe. What are you, cold?
No. Blanket.
I
On
peed on
my
it.
ass.
Remember when Dom peed on our couch?
Would you guys
I did
date
do
a
that.
girl who was
Pissed a
about to go
little
to prison? And or fuck her?
No, I thought we it's covered, right? Well, you said no, right?
What?
to
Would you?
fucking a girl before going to prison, or not even fucking, just
In your single days?
I think she
if
would
I
have to
was-
be like perfect, and if she was perfect and going to prison, I would be
There-
like,
there wouldn't
why
be-
are you
there's
going
no-
to prison? Yeah, you know
She
what I
was
mean?
cute, I'm not going to lie.
Unless,
and she
uh,
had a good personality.
Well, yeah,
But,
she loves to help people.
yeah.
I love that she's a helper.
That was
And-
awesome.
thank you guys. IRL live
We're killing
from
it.
the couch of the Yab Squad. This is right here where we make all the magic. We sit here for hours and we just, man, we are
Okay.
just
Man, we
yapping.
have
Dom,
so much fun.
Why don't you update them on your life?
Oh
and-
man, we
and
haven't
your
been
events?
recording.
We haven't?
No, we have.
Oh,
Really?
saved.
Yeah,
Actually? Why'd you say that?
I just
You just
wanted
baiting
to,
us for no reason?
Yeah, I was like this is-
Earlier, Momo ran at me, scared me outside of this house. Yeah, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good cover, yeah.
Not even doxing.
We've talked about apartments.
It's an apartment. And he ran at me, and I thought he was a stranger. Nearly gave me I almost had to kick him. You know, I almost
No,
went
you
into-
were not gonna kick. You
I was about to
slipped,
go into, like,
and that's
kung
your
fu
excuse.
mode.
So
I was about
basically,
to
if
hit
this was a
kung
horror
fu.
movie, you would have died, is what I'm hearing.
No.
He would've
I would have
been-
lived.
he was if he didn't realize like a split second sooner, like if he would have not realized it was me, he would have screamed. He was like in the
Bro, I was mid, like, I literally went, oh shit. I was like, oh fuck, somebody's right, because I couldn't see. I was like, bro, what is even happening? Who sprints at somebody in the middle of the night? Goons.
dude. No, Vaughn did that to
Goons.
me once too, where I was like in my car,
Mhm.
and then he's like I just saw this dark figure, and he goes, "Hey,"
Racist.
and I'm just like, this is gonna.
This is it.
And then he runs up at me, and I just stood there. He's like, "Why didn't you get scared?" And I'm just like, "If I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna die a bitch.
Base.
Like, I'm not,
Holy.
like, I'm just gonna."
Can we
Hey,
get that
I'll
as a
just
flex? Can we
flex
clip
on
that
him.
shit? Yo, can we clip that real quick? Yo, put that on a shirt real quick.
Who is that guy right there?
Mamba didn't
Wait, hold on.
raise
This doesn't-
no bitch.
This doesn't feel right. Give me a second.
If we
Okay.
do get doxxed at any point, I just want you all to know that I could kill any of you.
Yeah. If you came around and messed with us,
You would die. That's
you better be on the cream team.
unless you're like special forces, you would die. I'm just gonna make
You
that
better
clear
be
right now.
squirting if you're gonna be, coming around us.
What? And the double take
Squirt-
there. What?
Squirting on it.
What does that mean?
Part of the cream team.
This guy's fucking weird.
This guy's not fucking weird.
Dom,
So,
tell me about your life, man.
well, I don't want to get into any details on that too much because there's no point. I can talk about other stuff about it. Like I am pseudo homeless right now, but it's pretty gangster.
Right. Whatever you're comfortable sharing.
Well, I don't even know if it's relevant because then it's just gonna be like, I don't know, I don't want to make it a whole plot line. But I guess it might be kind of fun.
Well, I think it's a good arc for people to know about. And
True,
discuss,
it is real.
and
How about this?
especially the context behind it of why
Well, I
you're
wanna
doing it.
shape
I feel like
in
is
that way,
important.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, follow your dreams.
Right.
And if you ever think you can't do it, just go and do it. Buy yourself a tent and live in the woods.
right.
And then don't let any of your whore mother, your fucking abusive father,
Okay. Just slander your.
don't
own
let
family,
any
I
of
guess.
them bring you down.
Yes, please.
And so, moral of the story is
Cheers,
the other
please.
night, huh?
Go.
Oh, the other night I was sitting in a parking lot chilling, and I saw I was sitting in my car sleeping there, and this was only like 2 days ago, and there was like 3 cop cars that pulled up right in front of my car, and this is real. They fucking just came up and they did not see me because my chair was leaned back. And I was just sitting there. I did not want to interact with them because I thought they were going to freak out and shit. But then, yeah, basically they fucking didn't see me and they pulled out like a drone, like a little, like this big of a drone.
How big is that
I don't know, like this big. Like
for
this,
the blind people?
probably about
Yay big.
yay or that, like this big. And then they just started playing with the drone for like an hour and a half, and I was just sitting there refusing to interact with them because you know how cops can be. They're very friendly, super understanding. So that's how that went.
So how long until they left?
I told you it was about an hour and a half. They were just I was just sitting there. 'Cause I was trying to go to sleep. And
What time was it?
It was like 9:30 when they got there.
That's kind of weird. Do you think they were like looking for somebody, or you think they were just training?
Well, I think I don't know, not with like a little drone. I mean, it was kind of. Do you think they use drones now?
Yeah, they do.
Look for people. They do. Okay, well, maybe they were. They just kept flying it around the fucking parking lot.
They might have
Maybe
been
they've
just
been
trained. Like they might have just like got it in, and they were just like, someone's gonna test.
Because they were kind of like they didn't seem very serious. Like I kept peeking over the dash at them, and they were like giggling and shit, doing
Who's
shit
that
like
little guy in there?
There's somebody over there watching us.
He's allowed to drive.
He's just he's so small, just driving and shit. But no, yeah. So they were fucking weird and shit. There's a lot of Dallas cops.
Is that weird, or is that
really
just
do
like
anything.
their job?
Yeah. Huh?
Is it weird, or is it just their
I
job?
heard you. It is.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what they were looking for. I mean, I guess it's just their job. It wasn't weird. I just mean in general. I feel like there's just sometimes there's a lot of police out, but not in the ghetto.
well, my thing is like, where's the cat?
He's dead.
I thought this happened.
What I think is important for you to share, Dom, and what I think we should get into is you were not forced into homelessness.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about a little bit about why you chose to make that decision to go ahead and do it?
Yes. I mean, kind of. I mean, not really anything. That's why I'm saying.
I think it's a good block to talk about.
I mean,
and it's interesting the perspective.
Sure. I mean, I just think I don't know how long I'll be like homeless. I have a car, so I'm just been in my car and stuff. But no, I mean
That's homeless.
Yeah, but I'm not
He's
like
homeless.
I'm not like in a box on the street or something like that. But hey, shit, that car breaks, I will be. And it's you might be thinking, well, why can't you just live with the Yap Squad? And I think that was part of it though, is that like I want I mean, without getting in anything too crazy, it was just, I
It's
feel
your
like my life
personality.
kind of led me there. There was a lot of decisions I had to make that I feel like I needed to do them on my own. And I think how more on your own can you get than homeless? And so I'm just doing it this way, man. I'm cutting it out. It's very doable. It's doable.
Founder.
I think everybody gets kind of freaked out about breaking against the norm, and I think that's a good lesson to take from it too.
Right. Well, we discussed it at length, and I think for you, it's
Why are you so
best
close
just
to me?
because
Because you moved the whole table.
the fucking
So it's not that long of a cord.
the reality is that
You were literally tugging me, and I was like, all right, I'll just move with you.
oh no.
Go off, gang.
I was like, I'm gonna be better for Mamba. You're just like,
Just
All
fuck it
right.
over. I like
He wants
that.
me right here.
oh my god, dog.
Hello. Fucking but the reality is
Reality.
I think you need to build yourself up as a man.
Yeah,
And that's the
well,
main thing I was
and-
getting at.
Yeah, you're just not really a man.
There's some shut
Huh?
up. There's some achievements that I want to do that I feel like that I wanted to start over and kind of get away from certain people to kind of reframe my structure.
Your people being your family.
I mean,
Right.
not all. It wasn't even like the family was. Yeah, I mean that's like a huge part of it, but I don't know. It's
Well, the people are wondering. How do you feel?
I feel good,
You feel good about
motivated.
it?
I'm excited. Yeah, no, I think
You
it was a
excited for
good.
the
It's only
future?
like been like about a week,
Right.
About a week
Um,
ago, some would say.
and I
Wow.
feel pretty
Right.
solid. I feel very yappy. I still feel very squatty.
Yeah,
Right.
I wasn't feeling very yappy earlier, but I put my podcast shirt on.
Oh
and
shit!
so-
I didn't even
Oh.
realize. He said, "Hey, let me get every
Episode
episode of
5.
the goddamn
I was like,
Spider-Man."
I was like, this doesn't feel right. I think I want to kind of make it my shtick, like a cartoon character.
where you just wear the
where
same
I'm
shirt.
just the same thing every.
I mean, you
single
could just
time.
wear any Spider-Man shirt. to be
I have
fair.
multiple.
Do you have a lot?
Yeah.
Every
my-
episode will be autistic Spider-Man
My
kid.
boss- my boss-
right next
My
to
boss
him.
was just like, "Hey man, you're gonna be moving up. You gotta start looking more professional." And I was just like,
What's more professional
I'm
than
just sitting
Spider-Man?
Have you been
I'm
have you been
just
rocking the
sitting there.
Spider-Man?
"Bro, I'm sitting there, like trimmed beard, fucking Spider-Man t-shirt, like dirty from work." I'm just like,
I'm telling you,
What
bro.
do you mean?
If I saw this guy in public and he didn't speak, but he like was making that face where he was just like, running at you or something like that.
You'd
like,
think he was Spider-Man.
I would think he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean that's just
So I'd probably have to slow down.
like
and
you know
shake
that
his
one
hand.
scene in the first Spider-Man where he's like running and like tearing off like the buttons to his shirt, and you just see the Spider-Man symbol.
Nope.
That's the one.
Me and Mamba had this funny idea before we moved out, where I would have a Spider-Man suit and I would stream, but I would wear normal clothes over it, and I would let like a little bit of it slip out. I'd be like, oh no, I hide
Super with the bit, bro. Oh my god!
And then like I think we had the same idea for Mamba, but it was like a Batman
Nobody steal
costume.
that. Nobody steal that.
I don't
like-
I don't care about Batman. So I
It
feel
was
like-
someone with, I think it was maybe even Dom, like where we had like a Batman costume and like the closet would be open. You just see like
I
the
think
suit,
we might have talked about that. Yeah.
and you're like, you guys didn't see anything.
Fuck.
Yo.
My fault. But yeah, hopefully I can find myself a little immigrant helper,
Huh?
and who's going to
What?
prison soon.
Oh, okay.
Where's he going with this?
Full
I
circle.
can try to get her back into my life.
Do you think that you'll be more satisfied with your life in general when all this is done and dusted, this arc that you're on?
Yeah, I mean, who knows how long it'll be, and
Right.
I think it's an interesting little thing, People might be thinking they might I almost shot. Whoops. Anyways, but no, people might be judging and saying stuff like,
Haha, he's homeless.
no- yeah, that they would say that, or why is he so short and homeless?
Just nothing to
Big
do
ass
with
nose.
it.
Why does he look like that? And his face. No, but no, yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. I basically, it's still a work in progress. It's only
I
been
think-
about a
Right.
week.
The biggest thing that I want to, I mean, you already kind of touched it when you said that, like, why can't you just live with the, it's not that we, first of all, we don't want him to live with us.
They love me.
We like
Second of all,
you.
he lives here kind of in a sense where he'll be here like 20% of the week,
Right.
and we're providing him a place to shower, do laundry, shit like that he needs, and I think that's one of the biggest things that we
Word.
can say. I mean, obviously we're not gonna let him sleep here every night, because then that's just a whole nother 10. I mean, we already dealt with the whole arc of like having someone living in the living room, and it's just unfair really to everybody.
Right.
And I feel like Dom would even prefer to sleep in his car than to live in a fucking.
No, I mean, like I said, it's more about me doing my own thing right now. So I need to.
Oh my god, you're like Miles
The-
Morales.
I need
The-
to do,
the arc
yeah,
is
so
to-
nah, I need to do my own thing. bro.
The important part is that you need to be doing things on your own as a man,
Here, hold this.
and figure shit out
Word.
on your own. That's crisp.
Sponsored by not Bud Light.
Fucking
Hey, yes.
to where you're doing things
Oh
on your
my
own
God.
to where you still have our support and a support system with us to be able to do
Yeah.
things. But
Basically,
also,
tune in to the next week's episode because we're gonna be doing some wacky
Dom will
homeless
be
shit.
addicted to meth.
I'm gonna be
Next episode- next
and the next
episode will
episode,
be
I'm
in
gonna
the
be
hospital
stealing
when he got
copper
stabbed.
from inside people's houses. I'm also gonna do my best to try to steal children's shoes left behind in parks and stuff, and I'll just find those.
Holy-
Anything
resell
that
their
they
art.
can find, sell them up on pawn shops. All right, I got 2 pairs of Jordans, barely worn, bro, barely worn. Just they're size 3s. So
in toddlers.
yeah, if you want to maybe fuck with the brother, buy him off me.
What was that shrug? Just-
Let him, get him, take him off my hands.
Holy.
But word, things are
Right.
going. Gonna
What is
go
the
well.
I mean,
What's the end goal, man?
yeah, what's the end goal?
end goal? I told you. I guess we could.
We just
You
want
didn't
to
tell
lay it
me.
out.
That's why am I-
clearly.
why am I
Oh, okay,
asking?
yeah.
Why am
Well,
I asking?
you guys
They
know.
haven't-
You
they
know.
haven't heard
You know.
this.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
why are we doing this podcast?
I don't know. Everyone wants to put my homeless arc
wanna
on
know.
the goddamn internet.
Well, I'll be honest, man. It's cool for us to see, but it's also like an outside perspective. It probably would be cool to see too.
I think it's a
Little
great.
bit of
I think it's
touch.
a great arc for the not that your life is content.
No. I mean,
But your life
I could
really
do
is
little
content.
films of it. That would be pretty lit.
I mean, I watched this guy. His name is Maverick. Shout out.
Shout out
Logan
Maverick.
Paul.
He's not He's not homeless per se. He has so much money actually.
Okay, so
complete
he's not
opposite
really
of
the
you.
same situation.
But the thing is
You're
that
broke.
what he does is that he does like a lot of car camping, basically, and like I said, that's why I say like this man's cooking like gourmet meals in the fucking Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that where they cook like they try the steak at a steakhouse versus.
I
What
seen
the
that too.
fuck?
Did you not hear that?
No, I
That was a
didn't.
goddamn.
There was the
No,
chair.
that was a goddamn. Bro, I was pissing earlier, and I swear to God, I like that fucking shower curtain was just like, just like I was like the AC not on. Oh my God, bro. Well, sorry, I just remembered this, but I was taking a shit at work, and I hate shitting at work. I hate shitting anywhere that's not in my own bathroom.
Damn.
But I'm taking a shit.
Word.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm dying because that's the only reason. I only shit at work if the only other option is my pants.
Huh?
Well, it's one or the other, man. I'm not gonna. I hate
True.
shitting in public, so it's like if the
I
only other
prefer shitting in public.
if the only other option is to shit my pants, I'm gonna shit obviously in the toilet. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm dying because that's the reason why I'm there in the first place. And all of a sudden, I hear. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And the fucking the fucking power dryer that they like everyone has now,
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it just-
little
it's
hand
just-
blowers.
it's just going off. I'm just like, and my first thought was, did someone like I'm in like the private like single bathroom that locks, and I'm just like,
Gourmet bathroom.
did someone come in here like when I wasn't like when I was just like
They
bent
didn't even
over?
piss. They just went in there to
No, like,
put their below their hands.
like it's like its own little bathroom, you know. So it's like just toilet, sink, hand stuff, like hand dryer and stuff. I was just like, did someone walk in, and while I'm like crouched over, like begging for mercy,
Huh?
and then
Lord have, what the fuck kind
and
of
did they
fucking-
dude, these when I got these shits,
like you said,
I
it's
have-
either
I
it's
have to
nerve or
survive.
nothing. When
Yeah,
they have,
it's bad.
You've always been like that.
Always have been, always will. I never claimed to be a fighter.
But I'm a goddamn warlord.
Bryce Hall, shout out.
my
Shout out
butthole.
Bryce Hall. We're tagging you in this video.
Bryce Hall, Bryson Tiller, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
Just celebrities,
Just
you know.
drop all the keywords you can. Two
Yeah,
mads.
well, all the ones that are a little
Instead.
little sus.
As-
You know,
Bryce Hall is not. Bryce Hall
Michael-
had a
no, I
had
said
a
why,
good.
well, not Bryson Tiller. I meant Michael Jackson and R. Kelly.
I saw
So you
a TikTok that said that Two Mad's body was rotting for 5 days before somebody found it.
Yeah,
And what? Who was too mad?
Overwatch guy who died.
Oh, I
he
heard
Overwatch
wasn't
about
like
episode.
yeah.
he wasn't Overwatch guy.
I'm
He
a
was
little
just playing
concerned that
Overwatch.
would happen to me. How long do you think if I died in my room? How long would you wait?
Probably
before
like
you
a
were
day.
Like,
you
you kicked
would-
my door open.
A day, yeah, because I hear back from you at least once within every 24 hours.
That's true. We do the "Do you piss?"
Yeah,
text to where like if he's in a shower, he texts and be like, "You need to piss?" Because I have a tiny bladder.
it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
and then they start kissing and shit in the bathroom.
And then I meet up with him in the bathroom.
That's the code
and
word.
we have
You
sex.
piss, and then yeah, you guys have sex
Yeah,
before
that's
the
a good word.
before the shower.
You think you would do it within 24 or after 24?
I'd give it like legitimately 2 days because you do have like your arcs where you're just like I don't want to talk to anybody.
That is true.
But if I
do that.
don't see you, but usually if I don't hear from you within a day, like it sounds creepy, but I check to see if you've been on Discord, like when the last time you logged in on Discord
Nah, you could stalk me.
or
That's
Steam or
fucking
something.
weird.
Bruh, I live with the man. This is better than
He loves
all
him.
I'm saying is this is better
Kissy,
that
kissy.
when I had COVID and I was dying in my room for 2 days straight, and when I walked out of my room for the first time after like 36 hours of just sleeping, everyone said, "Oh, I thought you were at work." Like they didn't even know they didn't even know that I was like in bed that entire fucking time.
They were just
We
respecting
gotta
your
remember that was the
boundaries.
high arc where I was high every day for a year, and I didn't
Fire.
pay attention to anything or anyone.
If you're
Um,
currently high right now, leave a comment below and like and subscribe.
Dude, your call to actions are fire.
You like these?
Yeah,
you
these
like
are-
these?
that's
These are great. You
That's
like
good, that's
Mom, shout out.
Dom, what if you're homeless?
big
you're
black
homeless
women out
again,
there.
So
Shout out! Shout out! What? What'd
you're
you say?
homeless. So what would we do if you die? We
Yeah,
wouldn't
if
even
I
know.
died, the
do
cops
the-
would find me in probably 30 minutes because the fuck. I swear to God,
How would we even find out?
every time. No, you probably would find out through some lady would see me in like a parking lot and she'd be like,
Oh,
"That boy is
Neighborhood
he
watch.
ain't
That's-
right."
that's the Yap Squad member.
no.
Is that Nunex? I heard he was on his arc right now.
Oh no!
It's like that thing I was talking about
Cadillac
earlier,
black.
You're
where
just-
Mr. Beast has like all those. Did I tell you that, or I told him? Right? That they.
how am I gonna know?
I know because I thought I told you about it.
About what?
Well, either way, Mr. Beast. There's like discords that track Mr. Beast, and I saw that on some TikTok.
Oh, they do that.
We did not talk
There's like
about
that for
this.
every
Okay.
celebrity. Like there's
Yeah.
people literally track Taylor Swift's private jet.
Yeah,
To
but
be
Taylor
fair,
Swift
she
can get
deserves
it.
that because she'll wake up and say, "I have to go to the bathroom and take a private jet."
But no,
Who's-
but like
Who's hotter,
everyone.
Taylor Swift if she was shorter, or Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande now or
Like both of
Couple
them
years
now.
ago.
Post bombing,
They're like what? Wait, did Ariana Grande bomb or what?
Manchester. You didn't hear about that?
No.
There
Her
was a-
concert got
yeah,
like a
that
fucking
was
had
brutal.
a huge terrorist attack at her concert.
Rest in peace, Manchester. I don't remember that. I heard about the Travis Scott thing.
That was not a terrorist attack.
No,
at
I know.
all.
I'm
That was just
I know.
some guy.
That was just bad coordination. No, that was bad coordination. Because wasn't it because people died in the mosh pit because they got
Yeah.
squeezed or whatever? That's like that other thing, bro. They're all connected. Like the Koreans. Remember there was like a Korean riot, and they were all
and a bunch of
running,
people got trampled.
and
to
some
death.
people got trampled. Bro,
I think it was
saw
like
the video.
multiple people, right? I don't remember
Yeah,
how many. but
It was like I don't know if I think one person died, but I don't know how many. It might have been more.
How tall is Taylor Swift?
I bet you she's like 5'11" or no 5'9".
she's probably like 5'9". Yeah.
She's fucking mass.
She's like way
you're
bigger than a
only
normal
saying-
human.
You're saying shorter.
Like
but
five-
it's
The
just-
Swifties are
it's
gonna hate
just-
this
Fucking
episode.
gigantic,
It's just
bro.
to
If
accommodate
you're a Swifty, you can blow me.
look it up.
Jimmy,
Hold on. Hold this.
Bum, ba-dum, bum,
we're pulling it up on the screen right now.
bum,
You should be able
ba-dum,
to see
bum.
Taylor Swift real height. Oh, he's on Opera GX.
POV, you're Taylor Swift. Well, we're gonna cut that one out of.
Personally, big fan of Opera GX. They're not sponsoring this,
If
but
you're a
I
fan
will
of-
recommend them heavily.
If you're a fan of Opera GX, shut the fuck up.
Okay,
So you are right. She is 5'11".
He's actually
Was
right.
she? Oh damn, dude! My
Dude,
first
look at the
guess was
fucking
right.
screen.
No,
What
I
do
know,
you
I'm
mean?
just- I fucking heard you. Bro, no wonder, bro. I guess I'm really built different.
I guess so.
They're just good. You've seen her so many times in your Pornhub feed.
I just always be looking up Taylor Swift's height so I can masturbate
To the thought of a,
to the thought of her being taller and fucking me.
but that's every woman.
Selena Gomez, 5'5".
That's not.
If
true.
you're, she's
I'm looking at
definitely-
that on the
My
screen.
guess-
I didn't know that. I didn't just
Oh.
know that off my head, bro.
I guess you're right.
She seems taller.
No.
I would have guessed 5'7".
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah. Well, you know, short. Never
Or
mind.
Queens.
We'll leave it at that.
That's perfect for you.
I would love her. Selena Gomez or
Love her if what?
I love her.
Okay.
Okay.
I still love her. Like I would love her. Like she came around. If I was dying of cancer, Selena, I'd put that. You'd be my first.
First what?
Like
What?
like first choice, not like you know.
First choice.
I've
of
slanged. Yo, drop a like if you slanged.
What?
Call to action.
What are
Oh
you
shit!
fucking talking about?
We're gonna
Jump
take a
around.
5-second break here. Just go ahead and like the video.
Yeah,
and
let's
like
take
the
a
podcast.
5-second break.
1, 2, 3.
Damn,
It's long ass seconds.
these are big seconds.
Who's counting right now? 4.
4? Shit, must
Dom, you can hit the last one.
Yo, 5.
If you didn't like right now, go ahead and fucking leave.
Oh shit!
We don't want you anyway.
Dude, me whipping the audience into submission. What was I saw a video on that with
Huh?
what's his name? God. Dude, I don't remember, dude. I don't remember his name. What's the damn Sam? Not Sam Hyde, but Sam.
Pepper.
Nah, whatever. It doesn't even.
He's the pedophile one.
Is that a pedophile? Sam Pepper?
Yep. YouTube prankster turned pedophile. Right.
Peppa the pig. Don't fuck with that bitch.
She will snort at you.
Yeah.
How many 5th graders do you think you could take in a fight?
Oh, we've definitely covered this. Maybe at a different age.
No, we
range,
did
but-
animals.
We didn't do it on the podcast. No, I'm saying because I thought maybe he
we've
said
had
third
this
graders
discussion
last.
for sure.
I think
Oh.
everybody overestimates this, though.
Dude, I think people don't
I'll
know
get tired
fatigue,
after
bro.
10.
I overestimate my fatigue. I know for sure I couldn't do,
You almost lost it going up the steps.
bro.
The
doing
average
like
human
3
can
minutes.
fight for 7 minutes.
I was about to say I don't even know. Like if I'm really if there is a lot of them coming at once, I couldn't.
You're
do
in the
more than a
center of the
couple
classroom
minutes.
and they all rush at you from every corner.
Is it a classroom or could we do like an octagon, like the
We could
UFC
do an
octagon?
octagon.
I feel like it's the same distance.
Same
But
thing.
just so we could get like a more like, because some classrooms are bigger. What if there's tables?
So I'm saying I feel like an octagon is worse.
True.
Yeah, it would be. But if at least we can start as like a stand, like we know how
Okay,
big
we'll
the UFC
say
octagon.
octagon then.
Okay,
Like
UFC
a big
know
ass
how-
octagon though.
Can they if it has like a door? There's like a little door.
They
and
all
it's-
just rush in.
and it's just like one
So
at
it's
a
a
time.
funnel.
Every 10 seconds, one new one comes
So not
in.
a horde.
So
maybe
not a
or
horde.
maybe 3 coming at a time every 10
That's
seconds.
the main difference though. Is it a horde or is it one at a time?
Every 5 minutes, one more person comes in.
Oh, I could
instead
go
of
If it's
infinite
every
one.
5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes,
feel
I could
like
I could go infinitely.
bat just gung,
Like,
gung, gung.
Give him a little fucking Spartan kick to the teeth.
dude, no, like, okay, let's say like, what? How old is like a 4th grader? Like, is that like? Are
Dude,
they like
I don't know.
yay big?
I had a discussion with one of my
It's
managers.
like 11, I think.
It's like 11.
No, because I was
11, 10, or 9 or
there's
12.
one.
That's-
no,
yeah, just
it's
4
younger.
ages at
it's
once.
younger because
Somewhere in
because
that.
her 5th grader is going into 5th grade.
6th grade was 12. I think I was 12 when I was, but I was.
That's what I was saying,
older.
bro. You gotta. It has to be 12 because I was 15, 16 going into freshman year.
So it's like 10 for 4th graders, maybe even 9.
I thought it was 3rd graders.
4th. I'm
Well,
saying,
kindergarten, you're 5 or 6,
Depends on
If
when
you're
you're
late.
born.
right? So first grade would be 6 or 7, etc. Somebody else do that math because I'm drunk.
Do you guys ever see the movie called The Knowing
no,
with Nicolas Cage?
no.
No. The only Nicolas Cage movie I've seen is the one where he's looking for treasure.
And Ghost Rider.
Never
Remember
seen that.
You never saw Ghost Rider?
You've had to have seen
You never saw
other
Ghost
Nicolas
Rider?
Nope.
So National, what is it?
Treasure.
You guys got to remember National Treasure I've seen, but I didn't really watch this motherfucker.
National what? Is that even a word? What is that? Traja? What did you say?
You looked at me with, huh?
I didn't really
shit.
watch media until
Why do you say media?
because that encompasses everything. You fucking
yeah, but what do you?
doofus.
Yeah, but like, okay, well, I guess.
Like I
whatever.
watched a lot of YouTube, but never movies or shows until I was like
Ow.
18. But-
Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
I remember when I first met him. He was just like, I don't like movies. And then
Are
we
you
started-
inbred?
Yeah, a little bit probably at some point.
We started watching movies, and then he's just like, I like movies now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I'm glad to have you on the ship
Okay.
of
What ship
movie
is that?
movie lovers.
I only
Yeah.
listened to country music until I was 12 because
Oh,
I only had a radio in my room and that was it.
damn.
You didn't know how to change the station?
I knew how to change it, but my parents were like, "Turn that devil music off."
Oh my god, bro.
Nah, my dad.
Maybe
my
we're
dad-
getting. I didn't even realize it was like that.
I
for you.
remember like listening to "Drop the World" by Eminem and Lil Wayne, and I was singing that shit out loud. And
Hmm? Keep going.
I remember I thought I was home alone. I'm just in my bedroom. I'm rapping along with it, and my dad just bangs on the fucking door. He's like, "Stop with all that fucking cussing!" And I was just like, "Good gracious, this is
Lord
insane."
have mercy.
I remember when I was like 14, my parents gave me the porn talk, and they were like,
I never got
What-
the
"You
talk.
what
never
was-
got a porn talk."
What was
never- whoa,
what does
not-
that entail?
Not
So
the
this is
porn
what my
talk.
mom came up to me and said. Keep in mind, she's like 50 when she said this.
So banging.
She comes up to me and she's like, I don't remember if I had been watching porn, like if I got caught, or if it was just something that they said to me. But they were like,
Maybe both.
you know, a lot of girls are forced into doing that, so you should not watch it. And then literally like 3 days later, I was like, I should try porn.
Try it or
Try it.
watching it.
That's how
I
it
never
goes.
jerked off until I was like 14.
Same.
I was late.
Same.
I don't think 14's too late.
I feel like
I feel like
nowadays
most
it's
people do,
pretty
like
late.
10.
Well, what?
Like
Well, I have seen. I think some.
what?
No, I
What?
mean, no, not like that, bro. Y'all, every time we make a
can't
joke,
open us up
it's
for it,
gotta
bro.
be so much, dude. No, I'm saying I have heard somebody talk about how when he jacked off first, it was like when he was like 10. But I said that was kind of early, you know.
That's definitely early.
It's that's like the
but
earliest.
nowadays, you know, culture
Because I mean, imagine
is
like an 8-year-old going up and being like saying he jacked off. Like,
I'm not gonna imagine.
imagine that. No.
Whatever you say, I'm not
no,
gonna
well, I'm
do
just
that.
saying because
Good.
10 is old, like young. I mean, and then fucking.
Yeah, it is.
How old were
That's-
you guys first time?
I said yeah, like 14.
Yeah, I would.
14? Okay.
I guess we're all
Because like I
twinning.
think the thing was is just like I was just like What? How do you do that?
I gave myself Indian rug burn on my penis.
Same. I still do that.
Yeah, I
shit.
do that.
Okay.
Audience, what do you have to say?
Audience, what do you use for lube?
Audience, if you've ever rubbed your dick so hard,
No, go ahead.
no, bro.
No, finish it.
No, I'm good. I'm all right. No.
think
That's
you
what I
got it.
thought.
I did. Yeah, the first time, dude, I was sitting there shranking it, barely getting a shove up, bro.
I did it through my pants.
That is retarded.
I can.
Wait, why though?
I was
Scared.
just legit. I had like a little fucking Google tablet, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, just womp womp.
Just kind of.
Oh my god.
That's a
And then I
little
was
different
busted,
though.
bro.
You
Oh,
guys, you
my.
kids are lucky. I was having to jerk it to fucking magazines and fucking dial up
Here comes
internet.
the old
I was
guy.
drunk. I was stroking it to fucking pictures, bro. At
Dude,
first,
No
was-
way you were watching videos
And then- and
it
then I
started
did do
buffering
porn.
and shit.
The first time I saw porn, I was just like, "This is allowed." Like who?
bro.
Because like I never even like saw tits in movies or anything at that point. I was just like, "What the? What?
Dude.
Who allowed this?"
Did you guys ever get caught?
Oh yeah,
Never got-
twice.
Twice?
No.
Yeah, once
like
by my
confronted
once by,
caught, or like they
Yeah.
came in and they probably thought.
once by my brother, the second time by my dad, or like I don't remember which one was which. I just remember one time my dad like kind of came in, and he was like, "Whoop," and then he just like left. And then my brother, that one was bad, bro, because I was like sitting like kind of like this. No, but I was sitting in like a swivel chair, like that, and I was sitting in my desk was in the corner, and I was sitting.
You were
And then
sitting?
I was fucking.
What position were you in?
So I was straight up sitting. and it was one of those days to where like my dad was out of town for work and my brother was there and he was like in his room or whatever, and he went out to go hang out with friends and he was gone for like 30 minutes, and I was like, this might be the time to get a straight up naked jerk session on.
Oh yeah.
I never did, but I did it then, and I was like,
That's based.
17 or something. So I took off all my clothes and I was sitting. So picture me in the corner, just sitting here like this.
I'm not
And bro,
picturing that.
this is like where my table was, and I was just stroking it, like just woo. You know what I'm
Lotion
saying?
on my dick.
Man, yo, I was just
Stroking
my
my
lotion
shit.
on my dick, just stroking it, bro. And then I was doing like little spins in the chair and shit. Like I was like looking at the computer different angles, like kicking my foot on the table. Because like when do you have time to not be afraid? Because I didn't have a lock on my door. I should have.
Whoa.
And then thankfully I wasn't doing anything weird, like doing like some butthole spread. Not that I do that. Leave a like if you've ever butthole spread.
I used to move my whole cabinet in front of my door because I didn't have a lock either.
So
Dude,
you
I
would put
just-
it in front of the door?
I
Yeah,
just
would
always had a
lock it.
lock.
No, I know
I've
most rooms do. I didn't have.
I've never had to deal with that, so I've never gotten caught.
But I was there stroking my shit. And so my brother comes in when I'm like sitting there, and he comes in, and it was because like I don't think he expected me to be
Well, no one expects
touching my
that
log.
ever.
So when he came in, he stayed like way too long because he didn't realize
What?
it. Like he didn't like look like because he came in and he was holding McDonald's.
I got
So
you.
he had McDonald's for me. So he was like, "Yo," like he came in with his back turned. So I'm saying the whole process.
Oh, okay.
So when he came in, he was like, "Hey, bro, I got."
Oh.
And then he left, bro, because I did one of these. Like I was like, there was like mesh on the back of the chair, and so like it was like you could see I was like naked. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, he probably like.
So I did one of these, and I jerked my body to the side, and I was like facing the corner, and I was like, I'm just here, and
Stroking my shit.
I didn't even say I was like masturbating. I think you got the picture. And
Right.
I think the thing
left.
was is that he probably stayed so long because
Then he helped
I mean,
me.
Huh?
No,
he probably like just saw the top half and went, he had to double check.
no,
make sure.
yeah, I don't think he thought because I could have just been wearing shorts,
Exactly.
but
Sure.
then I did the little side turn, and then he definitely knew.
He saw your legs.
Why you
I'm
facing the
busy.
corner, bro? Come give bro a hug.
Oh no.
I got you McDonald's. You
I got
Oh,
you.
fuck.
So I got your Big Mac here.
Are you gonna fucking get it or?
Come grab it. Want to have dinner today out there?
I'm not gonna leave until you fucking grab this.
No, and then he came back like an hour later, and he was like, he knocked. That's when he knocked. He knocked.
That's a hard
Oh, now
lesson
he
to learn.
does.
Yeah, so
Always
he came
knock, man.
in and he was like, "You good in there?" No, yeah, you can come in. And he's like, I got your dons right here. So
No way.
So-
No way he gave you a whole hour.
Wait,
bro.
an
didn't
hour?
it was probably like 45 or something.
So
Momo, you ever get caught?
no, like I said, I've always
You're
had
slick with
locks.
it.
Always had locks. So
True.
never had to worry.
Yeah.
I got caught one time. Fucking my dad,
Mm.
because again, I didn't
You're
really
what?
get media, right?
You guys are so
I was fucking my dad.
What?
You're so stupid.
This guy does
Let's
no
see how much we
jokes.
can loop.
Fucking my dad had a work phone, and he
I've heard
he
this.
went through the history, and I was like, my friend sent me that. I don't know what that is, and he bought it, I guess.
Did you download pictures onto your phone or his
No, it
phone?
was just, he went through the history on because he had like an
Ah,
iPhone 6 at the time,
okay.
and he just went.
Isn't that
through
what
it.
you got?
That's not funny. Me
funny.
or him?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I mean,
I have
he-
your phone,
Yeah,
dumbass.
he upgraded.
Oh,
Before he had an iPhone. If
I
this
had an
was last
iPhone 8
year,
before.
if this was last year, it'd be funnier.
I feel
I
like
have an
iPhones
Android.
hold up pretty well.
They do
Yeah.
somewhat. It depends. I think the
they
later
make them laggier on purpose.
the later models
true.
are holding up against that lagginess.
Yeah,
Like the 10, like it's holding up. Like it held up fine for me,
yeah,
and it's still holding up for you. I'm assuming.
yeah. It's fine. Definitely the newer iOSs are like they make it laggier on purpose, but other than that, like
I don't know.
who
I
gives a
feel
fuck?
like it's not as because like when I went from the iPhone 4 to the iPhone 5, my iPhone 4 literally just fucking like bricked. It stopped.
Yeah,
working.
because there was definitely a gap between like 4 and 5.
Yeah, but
But,
like it's
yeah.
not as bad as it used to be, but it is. I don't think they're making it laggier. Obviously, the phones are just made better.
It's just
and
newer
so,
tech.
Like they can't handle the processing power that's like putting Windows fucking 11 on a computer that was running Windows Vista. Like it's
Right.
obviously going to be laggy.
speaking of phones, telephone attack.
Oh
AT&T.
shit! Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah, there you
that
go.
was crazy. You guys weren't affected at all. I wasn't
Yeah.
affected.
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
didn't
affected.
get any kind of.
They said that it
anything.
was they were upgrading their towers or whatever.
That's bullshit, man. Because
They sent out a
because
government warning.
The first thing that they did was we don't know what's happening. So like that to say
I mean, I
that
didn't
is
hear anything
crazy.
even about it. I just saw like a
I
random
didn't know
clip
either.
about
There
it,
was
so I have no idea.
there's this girl at my work. She was just like, yeah, I don't know what to do. Like my phone's not working. I'm like,
just wait,
just
bitch.
just make it work. And I'm just like, because I didn't understand what was happening. Because like I have AT&T. My phone was
working.
my phone was working all night, like no issues, like it's still working then. And she's just like, no, look, like mine says like SOS, like it's only emergency calls. And I show her my phone. I'm like, it's like 5G. I'm like, I have AT&T too. I don't know what's happening. And I go like, I think it's just like remember how your phone had like the SIM card issue for a while?
Right, where it would just randomly pop out.
Yeah. And so I was troubleshooting her phone. I spent like 20 minutes just like trying to figure it out. And all of a sudden, this other lady walks in. And she's like, "Nope, everyone's affected." And I was like, "Calm down, bitch. I'm not affected." So I'm just like, I spent like so much time like trying to troubleshoot this person's phone just for it to be something that,
Couldn't even fix.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that video that guy, that AT&T guy who's like, what y'all want me to do about this?
Yeah.
And some old white guy's behind him like, this is a problem. You guys, I know it's not your fault, but
And then some lady's like, "No, it is his fault."
Oh, shit. I haven't seen that.
I literally just saw it like a little bit ago.
Several hours ago.
Yes.
At some point
well, it was from
recently.
today.
Within
so that probably
24
explains
hours,
it,
it's
yeah.
been it's been happening.
Who do you think's one of the hottest bitches out there in celebrity media? Mamba.
I'll be passing this question.
He has a
Ah.
girlfriend, so he's not legally allowed to answer.
Yeah, he's banned. The hottest?
I haven't really been keeping up
I've
with
never
it.
really thought about. I guess, I mean,
Hottest to you.
hottest to me. I like
Ice
brunettes.
Spice.
Let me think.
Oh shit. Ice Spice, but without the orange hair.
Ice Spice, but without most of it.
Maybe
Uh,
oh, whatever her name is, Anna. Oh fuck, everyone's gonna hate me. What's the name of that? The one bitch that's always in that.
You know who my
like,
dream
black and
girl
white
was?
commercial.
You ever
She's got a
see
hot
Percy
dog.
Jackson? The movie?
Oh yeah, she's alright.
That Annabeth?
Yeah,
That was my dream girl.
I like her.
That
She's
is
nice.
my ideal woman.
I like her because I used to picture that I was Percy Jackson.
Right.
I was gonna steal the lightning.
You were gonna steal the
I was
lightning
gonna
bolt.
steal the lightning bolt, and
I
I was
respect
gonna,
that.
I was gonna fuck her.
Betrays Zeus. Have you seen the new show? I haven't even seen the new show yet because
I heard there was a show.
I had it, but it was like they're doing like the weekly episode thing.
Is it
and I
on
was like, it was
Peacock
like
or
2
what is
weeks in. It was on Disney.
Oh yeah,
I was like 2 weeks in, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait until it's done.
right. And to let them catch up. Did you
Yeah.
ever see Rings of Power? You saw that?
I did. I'm not a fan.
You didn't like it?
I feel like they did everything worse, which is expected of a TV show. I feel like, but also like, damn, bro, that I don't know. I watched the whole thing. If you love Lord of the Rings, it's not bad. It's worth watching. But they changed a lot of the lore.
I watched it front to back, and I would say it definitely has a different flavor. Of course, it's got a different style, and I think
I didn't think it was awful.
I can't sit here and say that it was as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yes,
I thought it was gonna be, like I came in there wanting to hate it.
I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than
I thought it was gonna be way more liberal, way more like kind of just like pandering, very stupid, like just not really staying true to the, I don't know, like the source material or whatever the fuck. But
There was definitely a few things that they had to do
right,
in today's world that cleaned it up for different audiences, right? But
yeah.
I think overall it wasn't.
And I
that
didn't
bad.
think the story was too bad. I think it could have used maybe a little bit more
you.
action, but it was okay. It was so.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Momo, have you even seen Lord of the Rings yet?
I did when I was younger.
Gotta watch it again.
You gotta watch it.
I
again.
literally probably only watched like one movie of them.
Really good shit movies.
That's the bread and butter, bro.
When Sam says, "It's my name, by the way," he says, "I can't carry it for you,
Oh, bro,
but I
get the
can
fuck-
carry you."
Yeah.
Chills.
Oh my god, Mr. Frodo, what is it, Samwise?
You're good. You're a good voice actor.
Yeah, I could be.
That's pretty much
I
it.
could pretty much be them.
Yeah, sure.
I could play them.
You said you saw the new Avatar. How's that going?
Yeah, I did actually watch.
Don't spoil anything because me and him
you
still
guys
gotta
were
watch it.
planning to watch it for this episode. I thought you were going to be watching.
Is it going
for-
like one
I
episode
just-
at a time?
No, they released
No.
the whole thing.
We gotta watch that.
It's
soon,
like
though.
I thought you meant like it. There's only like 8 or 10 episodes. They're about an hour each,
Okay.
but it's not like 58 episodes. But
I heard it's very iffy.
Are they doing like? Are they gonna do like the whole thing, or is it
So-
like one season? And
no,
that's
I
it?
think they're just gonna do one season and that's it. The way it's paced right now, I'm pretty sure they're already almost.
Okay.
I'm like halfway through. I'm not gonna lie, like they tried doing that Avatar live action shit like 5 years ago, and I didn't like it.
Is
'cause
it better than that one at least?
I think it is.
Okay.
I heard it had its moments where it's like better, and then
Dude, I think it's just hard to translate that type of like show
putting
into real
any-
life.
But
Like,
but that's the thing is that they did it with One Piece, and I heard that One Piece did phenomenal.
but dude, I watched part of One Piece too, and I thought it was it's just kind of, to me, it's just like too cringe. Like,
But
I can't.
the thing is that the anime is cringe. I
But
think
that's what
the
I'm
thing.
saying,
That
though.
is kind of
It's
the point.
when
It's hard to
animated, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like,
Like,
there's
it's
certain
hard
things
to.
like in a cartoon that you can do that I feel like are like not as
Sure.
cringe, or they're like, I think it's just hard for me to watch an actor do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, because they try to do certain things, but like in the animated thing, it's more of like, it feels like you're like watching a book,
Okay.
in a way,
Yeah.
just because like it's, they're not real.
Scale of 1 to 10 so far from what you've seen.
Oh shit. Like, okay, I'll say this first. Is it even close to being as good as the OG like animated show? Not even fucking close. But
That's fair.
because that's just my opinion.
It's just hard to do in real life.
right.
I feel like.
But would I say 1 to 10? Like for what they did, I'll give it like a
How about on
5.
an adaptation
It's a
scale?
5. And even on that, like I don't think they did too bad for what, like
Sure.
they had goals. We can't make this 38 episodes. It's not going to be as long as the original. We're going to have
Right.
to chop some stuff up.
Right.
And so some of the
But I
pacing is
hear
going to
they
be messed
added a
up.
bunch of stuff too.
They added a couple details. They didn't make what's her name? Kara? What's the
Kara?
Katara? They didn't make her like brown. They just made her like, I don't know, like pseudo Asian white or whatever.
Well, I
that
think
is.
that's the whole. I mean, well, they're supposed to be. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Actually.
Yeah, but in the show, she's like brown.
yeah, but I think like the whole thing is that they're all like Asian. No. Like,
Yeah, no, pretty
just,
much.
like,
Yeah.
different
Well, I think one thing
Asians?
was weird though is some of them just don't even really look at all. Like the main cast actually isn't
Yeah,
too
I saw
far
that.
off, but They don't look at all.
I saw a little spoiler of
Ty
Aang,
Lee.
and he looks fine.
Yeah, Aang looks fine. I mean, honestly, the guitar and Sokka look fine.
I didn't think they were
Zuko-
too bad.
Zuko looks good.
He has a bit of a weird head though. He's not too bad, but
well, anyone with a shaved head with that hairdo is gonna look weird.
no, I know, but like I just don't think. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's the animated thing, man. They just it's hard to find somebody that can read scripts correctly, has the character, but then looks like the damn character.
I think anytime you're remaking anything
into real
without
life,
the original cast or who it's based on, you know what I mean? It's going to be hard.
well, I mean, especially in this thing because it's based on fucking
People that aren't
cartoon.
even real.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
So there you go.
it's hard to translate. But I mean,
I did see a little
okay.
spoiler. Momo, cover your ears.
I
It's not really that big a deal. It's Aang is flying without his little kite thing. Or
Yeah,
like one of the
that was
first
one
scenes.
thing that they changed, and
That's
I was
interesting.
like,
I think that was just at the beginning. And to be fair, what I saw from it is like, it's not really flying per se. He's just like literally just like pushing himself up with air.
I mean, that's fair though. That's like
which is
lore
what he
accurate.
is
I don't
doing.
want to. He does like straight up just fucking fly.
Okay.
Like, I mean,
That's
not that, but see, what doesn't
But they
make
could
any
do-
sense.
they could do that, but again,
That's what I'm
that
saying, like,
renders the whole.
It's in line with the lore, like per se.
but it does render
But
the
then
whole.
they didn't
glider
do it in the
useless.
lore. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. There's a scene where he's like flying in the glider to get away, and then like he's falling with the glider, and the whole time I'm thinking,
Just fly.
why don't you just fly, you fucking idiot? Like you. But I think the way they were doing it at the beginning, it might have been like he was like kind of gliding
Yeah,
and
I
not
think it's
necessarily
always been-
flying.
I think-
flying. or
I
whatever.
think that's the biggest thing. I don't know.
I don't know why you
It's
couldn't fly
physics.
if you can fucking push air. But
Yeah, but I guess you're pushing air on the ground, right? So because they don't have any. This is hard for me to do because I don't even know how planes work. So I'm just.
I don't know.
I can't justify this.
I mean, depends on how much air you use. I mean, he's the fucking avatar. I don't know, but
Not yet. Not
well,
at that
no,
point.
he is just the avatar. Well,
Not
not
at that
like-
point.
Not all fucking elements, but he's like
But he
He's
wasn't
still-
yet. He was destined to be it, but he was not the.
no,
Avatar.
like at this point in he starts off like the whole time is like the
So
very first
Roku is
scene.
dead.
Their avatar's already dead at the
Okay.
beginning.
So they're looking to see who is going to be the one.
Yeah, and so like at the very beginning of the show, they're like, hey, the next avatar is probably here.
Because it has to be air.
And yeah, and then the main monkey's talking to is like, probably you, Aang, 'cause you are like 11 and you're really good with air.
Wait, so do they do the? I saw, like maybe not a spoiler, just like a rumor that they were going to show the, because we never saw it like in the actual TV show, but the Fire Nation attacking the
yeah,
the temple.
they attack. Yeah,
That's
Didn't we see
cool.
that in the cartoon?
No,
Like a very brief
We
scene?
only
They
only
just
saw the
talk about it.
aftermath.
he just showed like the very beginning is just him in the fucking ice block.
Yeah, but isn't there? No, but there's like a
they-
flashback.
they,
No,
but they show the air temple. They never show
Hey.
any attack.
am I crazy?
You really don't like ever see any air monks until like way later.
No, but he had
'Cause
like
they're all
his
dead.
mentor thing, and then his mentor was like, "When the Fire Nation attacked," and then there's like they're scaling up the walls of the cliff. Am I crazy?
Are you sure you're not talking about like when they attacked the?
Bossing say.
No,
Because
Bossing Say. There is no war in Bossing Say.
yeah, there was.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, when they started,
This guy's
doesn't know,
they started,
whatever.
they were
bro.
drilling into the wall.
bro. There's no war in Bossing Say. You
Guys,
forget
it's
about
been
that?
20 years. All right, so I don't like. You gotta
No,
remember.
he's
Like,
being a mom.
Dude, I swear there's like a flashback scene where they're like attacking
I don't know.
the Air
I
Temple.
haven't seen
Maybe-
the OG in
I don't-
forever.
Okay, so when I don't remember something, it's fucking what the
Jimmy?
fuck?
Jimmy?
Jimmy, are you? Never mind. But
I don't know.
anyways, you know.
It'll be a good YouTube search at some point.
Yeah, no, I would say they're doing okay with it. Like, I'm gonna finish it and I'll let you know how I feel about it. But it's just not it's not like
Yeah.
made for me. I feel like, or even if it, I mean, I don't know. We all kind of grew up on it, so
Yeah.
I feel like I like it, but it's.
I think it's
there.
always hard to capture like our
They did
views
okay.
of things being remade because it's just not the same.
well,
But
yeah.
I'm sure like kids are like, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, I think if you've never seen the other ones, even
Yeah.
then I'd be like,
I mean, that's how
okay.
that's how
Yeah.
I feel about the Death Note live action. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
well,
like the live action movie. I mean, I'll get some. I'm gonna get some flack for this one. But,
bro.
I genuinely, as a standalone movie, I like the Death Note.
And that's it, but that's
I
what
agree.
I mean. Though. I think it's more of a preference thing. Like if you what,
But
because I
obviously
watched
the
all of the
anime
Death
is-
Note,
Yeah, obviously.
and then I saw the live action I didn't like.
Yeah, but it's so much. It's so much different. They make light of pussy and everything. But
Yeah.
Huh?
Like Light Opus. That's the name of the character.
Oh. His name is
Um,
Pussy.
no,
no, light,
I've seen the
yeah, his name's Pussy.
I've seen the movie, but I never watched the anime. I liked the movie.
His name is so
No,
light.
the anime
and
is good. I think, but that's what I'm
the
saying.
anime
though.
is
There's different.
insane.
It's difficult to like because it is like an art form. All of it,
Yeah.
both media, like both media's, movies and
why
live
do you
action.
say media freak?
Yeah, media.
Yeah, you're fucking weird.
Okay, all right.
That's what I
Yo,
thought,
can we get
bitch.
a clip of this fucking bingo bangos? I didn't see media till I was 13.
Somebody run that back.
Shit.
That was a sick edit, me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Moster.
Thank you, AI.
But
Anyways, but yeah, no,
okay.
there's some art, like parts of the art that are hard to capture in real life.
yeah, well, especially the emotion, because I mean, a human can only do so much.
Right.
Yeah, man, I just get cringed out sometimes because I'm
Like,
like, bruh.
I can't make a vein pop up above my head, you know.
Well, and a lot of that, yeah, exactly. And some of the Avatar shit is like, it's supposed to be kind of kiddie, like, you know what I mean? So
Right.
when they do that shit in real life, I'm like, bro, these kids are fucking stupid.
Would you
like,
compare? Would you compare like the acting to like a Disney Channel show, or is it like
it looks
real
like some
acting?
Power Ranger shit.
Okay.
Like kind
Fair.
of like in the concept of like Katara will be like ice blast and like shoot
She'll
like
say it. Out
no
loud?
but I'm
Okay.
saying like
No way.
she'll shoot. Can you imagine?
Wait, do they do the thing like where she's like, do they go through her whole arc of not knowing how to waterbend?
Yeah.
I like
Interesting.
that.
So they shoot like ice and stuff, and it'll hit a bunch of the guards, and then like I don't like it because they'll get hit by ice. But that's how the show was kind of too. It just looks goofy because they'll get hit and they'll be like, ah.
Are the
And then they'll
fight scenes good at least?
Some of them are decent.
Is
They're
there?
all right. They're not
I'll take
bad.
it.
You
They're
know,
not bad.
I wanna see
like I'm entertained watching.
I want to.
Okay.
Is there? Do they go to the point where they're at like the water temple and like they?
I haven't made it all the way.
Oh, and she goes through like
I'm
the
only
training arc?
halfway.
yeah, and like
I think
and,
they
like,
will.
And then Sokka finds the moon bitch.
I'm at the part to where just after they were defending like Bossing Say and stuff.
I feel
Or
like-
no, not that part. Sorry, they were. God, that show's so long.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy is that there's actually not that many episodes.
But it feels a lot
It
longer.
feels
I think
like
it's because
long.
the way when we were
Because
watching
they
it,
say yeah, because you have to wait. You had to wait,
you had to wait.
and sometimes like it was like Nickelodeon, and like sometimes they didn't show it in order. So sometimes you'd miss it, and
Or you get
you'd
like
watch like
you'd be like,
skip
damn,
ahead.
that's how a lot of
That's
animes
the
were. Where they,
worst.
I don't even know how the fuck they would have managed shows back then. That's so random.
I don't
Imagine
really
watching
know.
an anime that's like 100 episodes long, and they're like, this is like Dragon Ball Z back in the day. Like, this is episode 34. I hope you aren't joining us just now because there's quite a lot of shit you probably missed. Anyways,
it's-
jumping in. Shit, but you know what I'm saying.
I agree because like I remember there were some shows where I was just like, holy fuck,
What's even fucking going on?
like they are like legitimately. Hold on, what am I trying to say? So there was a lot of shows growing
Death
up
Note's really long.
where I didn't realize that it was a story. Like if you were to watch from the beginning, there was a story.
Right.
Like a lot of sitcoms, like
Oh, it's like Family
there
Guy.
yeah, Family Guy. Not even just Family Guy, but like fucking like Family Matters, fucking like
They're
like
not really
your-
regular
set
show.
up.
like
It's
Full
like a
House,
sitcom.
like yeah, your sitcom shows like they have like their like little like moments of like this is what happened here. This is like the theme of this episode, blah blah blah. But in the background, it's just like this is the whole story.
I think they used to design shows like that more to where you could just jump in and understand. Like the one that comes to my mind again is Regular Show, where you could jump into the cartoon and be like, I know Mordecai, I know Rigby. If you've seen one episode, and be like,
Right.
that's funny as fuck.
Nothing
there was also
really
a story
major
in the
change for
background.
huge chunks of that show.
She's
You know what I
doing
mean?
parkour.
But there are some like things like I said where like if you didn't watch one, you're like, holy fuck, like a fucking pussy.
Huh?
Or they'll start bringing up stuff from the past. Like I think as kids too, you didn't even realize like when you were younger, they would be like random shit like, remember this character? Why do we give a fuck about this character? She better not jump.
Kill.
I thought that was one of her toys, and I didn't even realize it's my fucking. Come here, little dumb
Come on,
cat.
camera.
Throw her. Give her some beer. She'll like that.
This cat is alive. Pretty
Not
sick.
taxidermy.
But what else? What do y'all got?
Oh, I saw one thing I wanted to bring up. I thought it was so fucking funny, but MGK came out with a new single.
Oh, get the
And
fuck out of here. Is it New Next? He's dissing New Next?
Yeah, that's what,
I dissed
First
him in that one
Eminem.
song.
First
where's
rapper beef.
Eminem and now
He said, I got this New Next guy I'm really beefing with.
So what caught me was the fact that it was the album art for it is him on a huge grand piano, and he's just sitting there like playing like as if he's playing like some classical ass shit, and then the beat is just like ding dong.
No
dong.
way.
I swear I'll pull it up right now so you guys can hear it.
MGK, is that real? Did you do that shit?
Jimmy?
Did you really fucking do that shit? Can I grab a water?
No. You're banned.
All right, so we're about to see the calculator.
No. Why did that even open?
I think I pressed the hotkey. No, I was just giving a
Are they even going to be able to hear this?
no, but
You're just
it's
gonna edit it
it's
out?
for you guys.
Can they see us?
You can just edit it out.
All right, so this is the album art, right?
Oh, he's cooking.
So see, it looks like he's gonna play some classical ass shit, right? Like he's like
About to put
this
some
is
emotion
gonna
into
be
it.
some
He's about to
fucking
go
fire.
in for sure.
Now listen.
Oh, she does not like MGK.
Don't move that mouse. She's going to go crazy.
That's the whole beat.
That's
That
it?
is all that happens.
Really?
Yes.
The whole time?
I
Can you
listened
skip
to
to
the-
like the middle just so we hear it?
That is the only piano that's in this song. And
He's such a fucking dork. I'm going to be honest. He's a
You don't
fucking
like him?
dork. I think he's just I bet you in person he's
probably
probably
really
not
chill.
even that bad, right?
Yeah.
But
he seems
you know,
like
and
he honestly seems like a chill
not
guy.
to backpedal, I'm standing by it. I think that he does. I mean, we all can be a little like we're human. We're
Right.
human, okay? But I think just I don't know. The whole thing, everything he did was kind of like
What did
I
what
think
do you mean?
he's definitely like a sad boy.
well, just the
artist,
whole
but-
stuff. I don't know. Maybe dork is kind of aggressive, but
Well, what you say something that he did. What
like,
what
well,
did
I
he
mean, just
do?
the whole thing with Eminem, even trying to beef with him was just so random. And then
but that's
it's
that's
not
just a
that's
rapper
it's in the
thing.
rap thing, yeah. But I don't know. I've just never really liked him for that type of stuff because I feel like he's at the most. This is what I'll say.
I think he's good.
He just makes music that I think is not very like. It's just kind
Are
of
you
like
talking?
it's not inspired. Like it's just kind of.
It's very like standard.
That's
sad
what I mean, like,
boy
Yeah.
And I
type
think
beat.
that's what kind
But
of.
are you talking rap MGK or are you talking punk?
Literally any of it.
I'm talking more of the newer arc personally.
'Cause
I
I'll
never
be
really
honest-
heard his old stuff.
So like I mean you never heard Wild Boys?
No.
Wild Boys is that was an anthem back in my day.
Well, that was
What do you
that
mean
was
back
back
then?
when-
boy.
Was
I'm
he-
a wild
Well,
boy.
that was like way back though. That was,
Yeah,
yeah, bitch. That was my
was like
time.
You played it on the
like
stereophone and
1930.
shit.
Fuck you.
No, that actually I did hear about that one.
But I mean, he had
Maybe
he had
that's
some
why. Maybe
bangers
he
in the
was.
day.
Maybe he just got worse in my like with all the
But like
drama.
I said, I mean, it's like you have it. He has his moments. I mean, he's not. Is he the best? Definitely not. I like, and his whole punk arc. I enjoy it.
I like his
I
punk
like.
arc.
You know
I
what?
like.
Maybe
like
I didn't
punk
see
music.
enough of it. Maybe I didn't see enough of it to because if you guys are saying that, I don't know. Maybe I
I-
haven't given it a shot.
I don't know, man. I mean, I like. I kind of grew up on like a lot of punk music and stuff like that, and so like he did a song with Sleeping with Sirens, and that was before he even became like the punk version. You know,
What was the one that everybody was playing? That like punk arc. What was the song? Pull up his discography on Hood.
I don't know, man, because like I be bumping a lot of his shit. He has like one with like Black Bear, my ex's best friend.
That
I
that
like
song.
I like-
I think that's a
honestly
good song.
these bottom three.
They're all.
I mean,
fire.
obviously I have them liked. You see it, so
Yeah.
I like those ones a lot.
I'm a fan of his punk arc. I never really listened to him before this punk arc, so I can't say anything on that. But
I mean, I was really big into. I mean, I've always been pretty big into rap, and he would be on my play. Like I said, not number one. He has some good bars every now and again. When his diss on Eminem was not it. I'll tell you that much.
yeah, that was.
But
I don't know why he did that.
but it did what I think his point was. I don't think he did it.
Maybe I just
for-
don't know enough about him, really. Because everything that I've seen ever about him, to me, it just screams kind of like, this guy's like, it. I think when he started doing the punk stuff, it just reminded me too much of him trying to be like other artists. Not
I'll be honest,
it's
man.
style,
That's
but
fair.
I would compare it. I would compare MGK to be the Jake Paul of the rap game.
and that's what I mean, though. I don't like
Like,
Jake
he does-
Paul.
I'll back
like,
that.
But so he starts his own thing, right? Like Jake Paul started with YouTube, right? And MGK started with rap. Jake Paul started going after all these people. MGK went after Eminem. Jake Paul then immediately switched up and went to boxing. MGK immediately switched up and went full punk rock. And I think they did both things to just expose themselves more.
I don't know. To me, when I see him, he looks like a little Peep wannabe.
I think
And not even that a lot of people are big fans
I'll-
of Peep, and I know I like
I'll
Peep,
be honest,
but,
man. If anything, like maybe,
and
but
it's
like,
hard to because it's part of the style is that. So it's
MGK
not like
MGK
Peep
was-
made that, but
I mean, MGK. Well, Peep doesn't even make Peep is sad boy rap.
yeah.
he's
But I'm
making-
saying like the
he's
style, the way, like they're both skinny, like white tall guys.
I think
with
that's the
tattoos.
only thing that you're going off.
No,
of.
no, I'm just, but that's what I mean though. I don't really watch or like listen enough, so that's why I'm kind of not really that accurate.
I think that's like the only because there is no comparison between the two, music wise or anything besides the look,
Right.
like at all. Like
I mean, punk, rap.
Sad,
if you can't,
Xan is more like sad boy. Like I'm addicted to Xanax.
Yeah, but didn't he do some of that stuff? I don't think all of his shit is happy. It's kind of like
It was-
punk is the whole point of that, you know.
no, punk is
Kind of like, well, punk. If you wanna say it.
punk is like it's like Blink 182 type shit.
True. He does
Like,
do that more.
That's his whole thing right now. Like that's all like that album.
Fair enough. He does
like-
more like traditional punk, not like
You're thinking of
Like
like
trap.
Punk, you're thinking of punk trap rap,
yes, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's- and that's completely different than
Fair enough.
than what MGK is doing.
Whatever, MGK. Let's go get dinner.
Now you got to challenge him to a rap battle, bro.
Where are you?
I guess we'll
Start some
slide him
beef
up.
right now.
Where are you trying to go tomorrow?
I have a lyric where I mentioned MGK.
We could go to Long John Silver's.
MGK.
We should go to fucking Chili's
Oh,
Yo.
that's when we should film it. Is right. We should film it for
tomorrow.
If you guys
Why
haven't
not?
seen, we're doing Chili's challenged us to film a podcast in their
Yeah.
restaurant.
Chili's hella
you can
fucks
see
with
by
us.
this message
Shout out
right
Chili's.
here.
Here's
It's
Chili's.
just- it's just gonna be my
Here's
delivered
fucking
message.
Long John Silver. Chili's, Applebee's.
Why'd you say it? Like
Applebee's.
So I can make sure, you know what I mean? Like, so they know, like Chili's,
Yeah.
Chili's sponsor us and we'll eat there every day and film our podcast.
Dude, if
there.
Chili's had a thing like Chipotle, like where you get like a free meal every day,
Oh, I'd go there every
I'd
day.
be there fucking every single
Amen,
day.
brother.
Dude, I used to grow up on that skillet queso they have. They have like a skillet of queso.
How do you feel? I made my own version of the skillet queso. What do you think about that?
When did you make that?
When you came over and there was skillet.
Oh, yeah. I
don't
remember.
remember
That
that.
was pretty bomb.
I thought it was pretty fire, man.
Everything you make is good, to be fair.
Yeah, you make pretty good food.
Listen, I never
I mean,
claimed
for
to
a
be
big
chef.
guy.
Listen, I don't know why we have to bring this in. I have
What?
to. I get a lot of like fat shaming from one
is
of
that
my
right?
coworkers.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I mean,
they be throwing slang.
fucking the one quote I live by is from Gorlak. I don't know her real name, and I feel bad
the
for.
destroyer.
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
What does she
saying this.
say?
She said, "If you can't handle the fat jokes, lose the weight."
Oh
Amen.
shit!
And
So-
to be fair,
And
they
she
don't know
definitely
you
ain't
before.
losing the weight.
Dude, I mean, if you just look at my ID in comparison to like right now,
Dude,
like
you were massive.
I was round.
You
And
were fat as fuck. And now you're not.
every time we bring this up, that's your
Yeah,
go-to.
I mean,
he
it's
was-
not a-
he was
That's the
fat
thing,
as
though. Is it's more of a
fuck.
compliment, not an insult. Is that you were fat as
I mean,
fuck,
even
and now
at
you're not.
even at the meetup, I remember like watching the meetup and when me and Dom were wrestling. I was wide, bro. I was a wide load,
You were a hefty boy, and then you started not eating for a week straight.
and that's because I couldn't afford it.
You were poor.
Gangster.
But now I still be eating. But the thing is, work has helped me a lot because I'm straight up walking and
Yeah, you said
running,
I
like-
couldn't believe how much you've been walking.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
crazy. In that
It's
thing.
like
even
What was
just
it?
keeping
How
you
many
move.
steps?
Didn't he
It's
say it
in,
was
like-
like 10 miles or some stupid
yeah, it
shit?
ends up being like 10 miles a day or something.
Holy. Now go ahead, eat it, bitch, so
Kiki.
you get electrocuted, you dumb fucking rat.
I think that's why these fucking lights don't work right here.
We love our cat.
She's gonna.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
knock everything down,
Can't
you
even
fucking
move that
scumbag.
fast.
Look. Look,
I
Dom.
keep using my fucking.
That's
Kill,
the only thing
kill.
I got. And she's gonna.
Boop boop.
Oh,
No.
she's.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Dom.
Oh, no.
What? Jump
Get
on
up.
it.
No, get up.
Why? You think
Uh-oh.
she's gonna jump on?
That wire just like
No, she's not gonna fucking. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
looked at like over her head.
Let's pick her ass up and throw her. No. No.
I think we got. I'm still flowing.
We're flowing
You-
pretty
you-
good, honestly, right now.
Let's keep the flow. You know, things are still open.
Things are natural. We're chilling.
Fuck me.
Dom doesn't want to be here. Dom, can you tell us what you have to do better than what you're doing right now?
I'm hungry. Daddy needs num num.
What kind of food are you going to get?
I'm gonna get me a.
Oh, they got a double Big Mac now.
Dude, I saw that and
Double
I was
Big
like,
Mac?
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
that
even,
legal?
I don't
It
think
is.
that's even gonna happen.
Oh, no, and they put so much more sauce on it now.
I don't
like,
even know if I could eat that.
Nah, that's fat.
I had one. I got one last weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was
Was it
Nah, that's cool.
gas?
You didn't offer me one, but it's cool.
you were asleep. It was like 9 in the morning.
Nah, that's cool.
Or no, it was
Doesn't
not
hurt
9
me
in
at
the morning.
all.
What am I gonna do? Text you and wait for 10 minutes?
You could just know that I'm
I'm
a
at
big boy
McDonald's,
and I would have one.
I'm gonna get a double Big Mac.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to
You
smack.
bitch!
I'm gonna smack her.
Don't fucking go.
Now shoot her. Yo, she does not. Hey, get your fucking cat under control, bruh. Oh, look at her. She's scared now.
Lay down.
She's in hunting mode.
Nah, she's in loaf mode now. She's
Fucking
chilling.
dumb bitch. Dumbass cat fucker.
Dumb cats be doing fucking pussy shit.
Do you fuck? There was one thing else. Something I wanted to bring up. Did you guys have anything? What happened during your guys' week?
I told a thing about the cop thing that was kind of wild, and then what else
It was
happened?
definitely the girl. The jail bitch.
Yeah, that was the main thing for me. I'm trying to think.
For me, I wish more exciting things happened in our lives.
Is it just me?
Okay, let's skip this topic and
Kiki
But I think
is
it's
the
real,
kind of
though.
cat that made me like cats.
And I mean that like literally.
so I mean cats are really cool. I think
Okay.
think about
The first
getting-
cat I ever encountered bit me, and I'd never liked cats because
I've
I've
grown to
always-
like them.
I've always I never really had cats growing up until like I was in late middle school. So-
Everyone in my family just kept calling me a sissy because I had that one cat for a while.
now you have Xena.
Like well, I've had her for
Had.
forever. But no, this cat. Remember, I had that white cat for like
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
for Polo.
it's kind of weird that you named yourself after your cat.
Well, he named
No.
it because Polo went away, so he named himself
No Polo.
That's not true. I
No
had no
more
Polo
Polo.
before. But Polo, rest in peace. You never know if a cat is just gonna wander off and die. I heard that's like a thing.
Yeah, they don't want them to know that it's like a pride.
I heard they said something too where it's,
So when cats are about to die, they just like wander off.
apparently they can
Yeah.
kind of tell. Not always, but I think most of the time.
My cat, the last cat that I put down, whenever she was like she knew it was time, like she would go and hide, and like she would hide in a place that she's never hidden before.
That's really sad,
And,
actually.
They said
They-
it's
they
something
don't-
to where like the scent that they give off when they die, they fear it attracts predators. I heard that was a thing, maybe.
Oh,
So maybe they're afraid that if they die near you,
That's
it's going to
interesting.
threaten you.
I think also
Interesting.
not only that, I heard that it was a like a thing where like they just don't want like you to see them dead.
Nah, she's too dumb for that. Look at her.
You dumb
She's not even
cow.
a year old.
But yeah, so it's kind of based. So that cat probably either got eaten by a hawk, taken by a hillbilly, because there was a lot there,
Right.
or she just wandered off and died. But she gave birth and then just left.
What'd you do with the kittens?
I just gave them away.
That's kind of crazy that she didn't like come and be like, where are my fucking
She
kids
was
at?
there for like a while, like for 2 weeks,
And then she left.
and then she just like left.
Cats are so weird, man.
Like one day I came back and I was like, because I would like stay there for like a while, and then I would come back and I'd give them food and shit.
Dude,
And then
what?
Yeah, and then she just wasn't there.
I feel like dogs are so much like closer in comparison to humans.
In a
the
lot of
sense
ways.
like, you know, like they'll just like, if they have a
vibe.
fucking baby, they'll just be like, this is my child and I will die for it. And
Yeah.
then cats are like, I'll just wander away now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
type of
cats have a superiority complex where they like they think that they are above us.
Right.
They're predators. I think they're above everyone.
Yeah.
They're dumb as fuck.
I've seen a
could
cat
kill
like
that
slap a
bitch so easy.
crocodile, bro.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I've seen like one like slap like a king cobra. Just go.
Yeah, that's based.
They're fast though.
I actually respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen lynxes go after like, because like lynxes like their main like food is like rattlesnakes or like
What
fucking
the fuck?
some super venomous snake, and like it's just like, and they know like if they get bit they're done, but that's what they go for.
It's
That's
the
food.
rush. It's
That's
the
Dude,
like,
speaking
it's
of
like me
rush,
going
man,
to
Big time.
Walmart.
My big time rush, like my, just going back to the story of last night, like my adrenaline was pumping so fucking much. Like
For
I was
what?
just like, because I was, when I had to deal with that customer,
Oh,
I was just like, I don't.
you were afraid it was gonna get hostile.
Yeah, so I was like,
Do you think he kind of bitched out in the end? Like he
Me?
started. No,
Oh.
no, him. You think he like was settling down? Like you thought he was gonna be hostile, but he ended up being kind of
no,
chill.
I think he was probably going to be chill no matter what. I think my anxiety just runs rampant and just thought of like the worst case scenario that he was just gonna pull out a gun and shoot me for not giving him $90.
Dude, I don't know where all this confrontation in real life comes from of like World Star, where people just fight. Because I feel like if you just, somebody talked about this on TikTok, and I remember like men have like that low level threat of violence at all times, where like if I poked you the right way or you the wrong way,
Mhm.
you would fight me. And I
Right.
know that as a
I think
man.
it's a well.
It
It's
just-
all getting
no,
mixed
I
up
mean,
now.
think about
Like our
it.
society's
There's-
different.
There was that time where you thought like me and Vaughn were gonna fight, and
You
like,
were close though.
I would no, I don't think like maybe
I think Vaughn was close to swinging on you.
maybe him, yeah, but like I was.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's always that low level threat of violence between men where
Well, I
Unless
think
you're
it's 'cause
friends, I
it's-
guess.
I mean, you know how it is. It's not socially acceptable to beat a woman's ass.
right.
What?
That
It
has
just
to do with
isn't.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I get that,
No,
but
but I'm
like, why
saying
did
for-
you
but-
say that?
because that's what we're talking about. But with
We're
the
not talking about women.
no, but it's the same thing. But that's what I'm
Chair
saying.
squeak.
Because with men, though,
No, that's cool. Just knock everything over, you
She
dumb
dumb.
fucking bitch. No, you're dumb as fuck. I'm gonna kill this dumb bitch.
but beating a man's ass in public is sometimes funny. But
Okay.
if like a man was beating a woman's ass, it's like
She
it would
loves
just everyone would be like,
America.
"What the
Based.
fuck?" But yeah,
But like, I don't know where this random violence comes from of just like, I'm at a bowling alley and I'm going to fight another man right now. I've never encountered that. Maybe it's just because I'm
I've seen it.
capable. Do you know what I mean?
It depends on the intoxication level.
Do you think?
I think so.
Do you think mostly?
and it's also young
the
people
only
too,
yeah,
especially.
the only altercations I've ever seen in real life have been for people who are drunk. Most people are just too pussy. Not I wouldn't say pussy, maybe just smart to where they won't like
They know the
we
consequences.
talked about this last podcast about like idiot drivers,
Right.
and it happened to me again, where I'm going 80 in the fast lane, and then this guy just comes from the lane, the right lane, like right from the right of me, and just goes right in front of me, and continues to go with the speed that he was going, and I'm at this point, I'm like, I'm on cruise control. I'm not slowing down, bitch. You passed me.
Man.
So I'm riding his ass at this point, and he's sitting there. I have two stories about this. He's flipping me off from behind, and he's brake checking me, but again, brake checking me to the point where like my cruise, I don't have to touch the brakes. I'm still on cruise control, and he's being a pussy. Like brake check me like a fucking man, right?
And
like,
let me hit you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like if you're gonna brake check me, make sure like I have to actually put my foot on the brake. Like that's besides the point. But he's flipping me off, and I'm like, it's an altercation to where like people are not gonna do anything about it. The second time, I was going to work this time, not from work, and it's 10 o'clock at night. It's dark as fuck. Highway to work is not well lit because they're doing a shit ton of construction. I'm driving down going 80. This dumbass fucking Jeep pulls out in front of me. Could have waited 5 seconds and like pulled out behind me, but decided I'm gonna go now.
Good luck, everybody else.
Is going 60 in a 70, and mind you, I was going 80 in a 70. So I had to slam on my brakes to not hit on this person, and then I'm having to ride this person's ass because they're going 10 miles below the speed limit, and they're going and going and going, and this right lane is full of fucking other cars that are going slower, so I can't even get over to pass this person. And then this fucking Cadillac comes behind me. He also was going 80, and then he has to slam on his brake. But then he starts flashing his lights, honking at me and fucking flipping me off. And I'm like, I want to go too, bitch.
Right.
Like I want to, like, this is not my fault.
I can't
and then
deal with
finally,
all that road rage shit.
And so like
annoying.
he started riding my ass. I fucking slammed on my brakes. I'm like, and then he backed off. Jeep eventually goes back over, and I floor it going back to 80. And then the fucking Cadillac, I don't know if he was scared or whatever, but he stayed way back behind me. He wasn't about that life. So no, for real. Like
no, I know.
You're gonna be on my ass and flash your lights, and I tap my brakes once, and you're a pussy now. Fuck you. Like you don't.
I think the main thing is that some people are dumb as fuck, and they think they view the left lane as a passing lane.
It is the passing lane.
It is the passing lane, but we view it as also the fast lane,
it's
where you just drive fast. But other people view it as I'm going to get in here and then I'm going to pass somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I treat it as both. Where like, if I'm going faster than everyone else on the right, I'm passing everyone else on the right.
The fastest driver should be on the left.
If I see someone coming behind me, because I'm like I said this last podcast, but I will check my mirrors because I'm not a fucking moron.
Right. It's not even that hard to do.
You literally learn this in driving school, like where every like fucking 30 seconds or something, you're supposed to scan
check
your mirrors.
all mirrors.
I wouldn't even say like you're supposed to do it every 30 seconds, but I'd do it like every 10.
Yeah, I mean, I have ADHD to where I see a shiny light, I'm like, oh my god, and then I see the sun behind me, like, what? And then I turn around, and then
there's a car.
I'm in the fucking, in the fucking decapitated from a semi.
People are so fucking dumb. It blows my mind sometimes.
It's truly like fascinating.
It's surprising how many of them can drive.
Right.
It's like. Yeah, I saw it goes. It's totally opposite. But I saw a fucking video of this woman trying to explain that women have a higher. I'm not on any. Yeah, I
saw that too.
I'm not on any side of this. I don't think someone is smarter than anyone. I just thought this was funny, but she was saying that because of the bell curve shows it is bigger on a woman's average IQ level than a man's, it means that they're smarter, despite the bell curve middle being towards like the average being like 80 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember how low it was, but it clearly showed that like the opposite of what she was saying. And she was contradicting herself even more because she doesn't know how a bell curve works.
It's just so ironic that she couldn't read a bell curve and be like, women are smarter than men on average.
Right.
Speaking of that, I'll hop into our viewer question for today.
Oh shit! You got it memorized.
We got to memorize.
memorize.
And that is, we all have college experience of some sort.
Correct.
What are your guys' reasons for stopping?
For me personally, it just wasn't for me, to where I was there for a year, and the first semester I was like, this is fucking stupid, because I was learning how to be a history teacher and I was in there in math class. And I'm like, I did 12 years of math. I'm not doing this shit. So I left.
True. Well, didn't you want to, before you, sorry,
Go ahead.
but didn't you also like already have like the plans of joining the army and everything?
No, so I didn't. I mean, I had always envisioned myself joining the military from a young age, but I feel like that's
but it
pretty
wasn't.
normal.
That was like when you got
I
to
wasn't
algebra
planning on
3
it.
and you were like, this isn't it. I'm gonna go to.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
never
to the
really
army.
like my first semester when I first came there. I was like, I'm gonna be a history teacher,
Yeah, I remember that arc.
and then my second semester, I was like, this is fucking dumb. I'm gonna join the army, and then I became dumber. Dom.
Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. I've heard some
Speaking of
decent
dumber
arguments.
Dom.
Shut up. I've heard some arguments on both sides where it can be like this and that. But I mean, in my opinion, it was just mostly because it's still now the same situation. The system is fucked up to where there's too many people going to college, and then there's too many people going to college for no fucking good
Yeah.
reason. Like they're just going to go.
I would say I was pressured as well.
And that's what I think everyone is.
Yeah.
And
It's
in
a-
some way
it's
or
the
another.
It's the stigma. I mean,
Yeah,
you have
I
to go to
mean-
college to get more knowledge, and girls
And
go to Jupiter to get
Here,
more stupider.
you know what's a crazy thing I heard the other day?
I don't
Is
know.
that there was the number one asset for the U.S. government right now, that or something like basically like the thing that makes the U.S. government the most money.
Let her fucking love you.
Can you stop smelling me? Is student loan debt
For the government?
for the U.S. government? It's something like that. At the
That's
very
kind of
least,
crazy.
it
I feel
doesn't.
like
It's not. I don't
Debt
even.
shouldn't be an asset.
It's something like it's not even. The way I understood it, it was.
She
it's-
likes that homeless smell.
It's not that apparently. It's not that taxes. It's either taxes
Aww.
are
That's
still
fucking
above them,
adorable.
or it's something like I don't even know. It's basically student loan debt pays the government, like the people paying off their student loans and shit to the government and stuff, gives them a lot of money.
Makes sense.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But yeah,
Yeah.
the whole system's fucked up, and I think that I didn't want to. There wasn't a reason for me to, like what Mamba said. It wasn't for me, but even if it was, the people there were making it extremely difficult to want to learn, to know why to learn.
Yeah. You
Spend
also had
money
a
to
very
learn.
different experience because you went
Yeah.
to military college.
Yeah.
So-
So it was even different.
Yours was different than
Yeah,
ours for sure.
exactly.
differenter.
And then
Yeah.
you had a differenter experience because
I
you
had-
did online.
I had a crazy experience because I dropped out of high school. I started doing online college just because my parents made me. And then I got to the point where like I stopped doing that for a while, and then I got to the point where I think I was just like I just randomly one day was just like I need to go back to school. And so I started going
remember that
I started going back, stopped again, and then I had the same the same relapse of like judgment. I'm just like, I need to go back to school. And I started going back to school. I started getting it paid for my job, but then I started working more, and I was never good in school. So finding the balance between working 40 hours a week plus juggling like 4 classes and homework and everything, it was it was insane, and I couldn't handle it. My grade, I wasn't failing, but like I was going from an A to B average to like a C, and that dropped my GPA to where I got kicked out of the program I was in at work, and I had to get screwed over by the fucking loan agency that I originally taken out my loans from because my loan didn't pay for the class because I thought that my the program that I was with paid for it, which they definitely did pay for it, because otherwise it was an online class. You don't get to take the class unless you pay for it. And yet I took the class, got a grade, got credit, and
It was probably
3
because you
years-
didn't complete it.
I did. I
But you
I
didn't
never
go all the way through.
I never stopped in the middle. I because like I mean the whole thing was like for the class. Like you pay. It's like a pay to win type shit where you pay
Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
and then you get to take the class.
Yeah.
And so they screwed me over. Like 3 years later, I get hit by a debt collector. They're like, you never paid for your semester.
I'm telling you, the motivations for a lot of these companies, and that's what they are. Just colleges are basically just companies now.
Yeah, but all
it's
I'm
not
saying
for higher
is
learning.
they called me every day for years. I would ignore the calls. They already hit my credit score because I went to a debt collection agency. And then just recently, because I never paid it back because I was just like, fuck you. Like, there's no
Based.
interest, there's no nothing on this like collection. I'm not gonna, like, I'll pay it when I can.
What are they gonna do? Send you to debtor's jail?
Yeah.
Right.
And then they, like, I checked recently, they dropped it. So I don't even
Based.
have that on my credit report anymore.
Well, it doesn't even make sense that they tried to charge you for it in the first place.
Yeah,
Really.
it doesn't, because I proved to them, I was just like, listen, the program that I was in started right here, right now. Like, before the college classes, I bought the books for this class with the money that program gave me. So it's like, and even if that was the case, I had a private student loan that went through the school, so they would have paid for it anyway. No matter what, there was there was 2 instances where this would have been paid. There was no way that it wasn't, and they still fucking did it.
Yeah.
So, scam, maybe. Do
Fuck
I
the
care
government.
College campuses, you guys are next on the investigation list.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. Oh my, yeah. I mean, I still want to go back to school, kinda, but I found out that the career path that I'm like currently on, I don't need a college education. So why would I waste the money and
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
get it?
I
if I can
think
make
it's a
the
big
same-
waste.
I
if
think
I can
people
save
forget
the
though
same
too that
amount.
pisses me off is how many people out there right now in the U.S. are not college educated and they're living.
That's
so
the
I'm
thing,
not
right?
It's like, well, what? So everyone's just a complete fuck up and they should just die.
This is the land
Like,
of entrepreneurs where
Sometimes
everybody,
there's ways around it.
we have more businesses than most of the world combined, really. And in terms of just like people doing things independently and doing things on their own, to where you don't fuck a college education. You don't fucking need it.
And it goes both ways because everyone likes to suck college's dick and then everyone likes to pull it out of their ass.
Well, I have a doctorate.
But it's
okay,
like,
bro.
I think it goes both ways, and it really tells you about more about what do you want from your life, Like if you're trying to do certain things, like sometimes you may want to get a college degree.
Well, sometimes you do need it.
And yeah, the need thing is important, but I'm talking about you have to just decide what you want in life and then see if it's worth.
But that's also
doing
hard.
it.
You're asking an 18-year-old
Exactly.
who just got out of
Yes.
school. Who's
That's
like,
what makes me the
what
most
do you want to
mad.
do
Yeah.
for the rest of your life?
And how many kids that in your family or whatever that you could think of that personally, or just statistics, they're like, oh, yeah, I just feel like everyone's full of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Because most of those kids are coming in there and they're like, half of them are just saying flat out, this sucks and I can't do this. And then the other half is 25% of them is like, oh yeah, it's going great and I love it. It's the
first
best.
semester drop rate is like 50% at
Yeah.
least.
But that's my point though, is even the kids that say they're doing well, it's like, bro, you don't even know, or even if they do know, I just feel like it's very unlikely for them to know exactly what's going to happen. Sometimes they do, but a lot of the times it's like, nah, bro, you're just doing.
I mean, going back to my thing, it was just, I want to be a history teacher. Why do I need to know math?
Well,
Period.
Yeah.
And
Or at least,
my parents were the kind that were like, well, you just need to do it to do it. And I was like,
yeah, my parents were the same.
well, guess what, bruh? I'm just gonna not do that then. I don't have my history teacher is not my dream job.
And I think that's what's frustrating too, is that they make you learn about a lot of other subjects and still fail to really
I feel like
delve into your
college-
actual subject.
college
Yeah.
would kind of be better because I mean it's similar to high school where the first 2 years are just your basics and then your last 2 years are what you actually need.
right.
But now imagine if you had 4 years of just everything that you actually need. I feel like it'd be way more beneficial.
Right.
And that's kind of where trade schools come into place, or how much you only learn what you need to know.
That's what I mean. I think everybody would be a lot better at the job that they chose if they learned how to do it for the 4 years.
Or at the very least, they would be more informed about what they're going to actually do in the job.
Right.
Because people always talk about, teachers will be like, we just don't have enough time to teach all the curriculum that they want to push for us. And that's why they have homework.
Exactly.
Before, there just wasn't that much homework, but they've been adding more and more because they're like, well, why do you need fucking homework if you just use the time you had to teach us?
Exactly.
You wouldn't need it.
And so much of it is stalling to where I've told you
Yeah.
guys this before, and I'm probably mentioned it to the audience, but I have an 8th grade math level because my
Hell,
math teacher
no.
never taught math.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would just buy him this is bribery and illegal, so don't report me. But I would buy him a pack of Oreos, and I got a
Oreos?
25% on my final, and he raised it to an 84.
What the fuck?
Like,
Nice.
Oreos.
And that was how I got through high school math. Oreos. For Oreos.
But that's, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But how about them Cowboys?
Boo. I don't know. I don't watch football.
Yeah, well, we lost.
Football's gone, man.
Football is gone now.
You
Taylor
mean,
Swift
you
was
mean
there.
Taylor Swift concert too?
Taylor Swift con. Look at how many people showed up for Tay.
Oh my god! Like, oh
Wait,
my
did people
God,
actually
bro.
say that?
No, but it was like a meme.
There was a whole thing going around of like, I never watched football until they started showing.
I'll
Taylor
be honest
Swift.
though. I mean,
She raised the ratings of a
it
lot of
did-
football matches.
It did
apparently.
though, because like, I mean,
But fuck Taylor. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I
Who
like Taylor
cares? Who
Swift,
cares?
yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is like, number one, who cares? Number two, it's just like,
Yeah.
get your ratings boosted because
They need it.
I mean, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
but I wonder
when a
why is she
Mr.
so big?
when a Mr. Beast video does better than a fucking Super Bowl, I think that it's
A little sad.
It's telling.
yeah.
I think that it's a lot of the boomer generation just dying out and being like,
It's
I
the
don't give a
TV
fuck
stuff
anymore.
too. Like it's just things are changing.
Dude, I mean, just the
I mean, I like the Super Bowl.
the Sunday ticket, like to watch all the games and stuff. It's like skyrocketed in price. Like I remember Angel telling me it's like $800 to like watch like the seasons of football, and it's just like, might as well go to every fucking game in person for that fucking price.
Real. I mean, even my dad and my brother watch it every year because they're big sports
The Super
fans.
Bowl or just
Pretty much every sport, honestly. And even they were like, this Super Bowl sucked dick
I never.
because it was just boring.
I haven't even. I know that they went into overtime, but I never saw like I didn't see a clip or.
I don't
anything.
even know who played because it's just like yeah, but like who the fuck is that, bruh? Like, why are you going around that? Oh, overcharge. Fucking yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just to me, regular sports
talking.
are boring. It's more about playing them. Fucking.
the fuck.
And if I'm gonna do something, I would
fuck?
rather it be something that like video
Yeah,
game
it's a
esports are
preference
more
thing.
fun in my opinion.
I
Oh, yeah.
think the biggest thing I don't like about the sports shit is that it's difficult to get good games consistently without it being staged.
Right.
Because
Do you
you
guys
don't
believe
know.
that sports
it
are
may be a
staged?
shit game, you know? Huh?
You guys believe that like a lot of them are
What,
staged?
did you see the clip?
I don't think they're a
of
lot
of this
staged,
most
but-
recent Super Bowl where the ref like basically tackled somebody to get the ball out of his hands.
People
No,
were saying
I don't-
this Super Bowl was pretty staged. That's what they said.
I heard it, but people are also saying that because of Taylor Swift, so that like that way the whoever her boyfriend is could win, and that way she could get proposed because she got proposed to or something, right?
That's what I fucking heard. I don't know if I believe
they
it,
did a lot of stuff that was goofy.
but football is at the point to where I'm like, even if it is staged, who the fuck cares?
It's all
'Cause
entertainment.
It's just boomers,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
At the end.
Well, there's a lot of young people, but still, I know what you mean. It's dying out.
But I feel like most young people, especially around our age, who do like sports, are more the type to be like, I'm just gonna go play on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean,
And not watch.
Angel's a good type to compare to, like where he's our generation and he likes sports, but he's not gonna fucking.
Like he watched the Super Bowl, but like, does he? I don't think he doesn't watch the games.
I don't know his like. I know that he likes a certain team. I think it's the Eagles, if I can
Yep,
remember
that
correctly.
is the
And
Eagles.
Stork.
he, I mean, that's just his thing, you know. He watches it and he's chilling.
Yeah.
I think he told me that the reason he likes the Eagles is because his dad likes the Eagles' rivals, and he just wanted to beef with his dad.
Yeah, I felt
Fire.
the same way whenever I was growing up. I was just like, because my dad was super into football. He loves the Bengals, and I was just like, I'm gonna get into football too. I just never could
It's
grab it.
Bro, it's like a 3 hour long for like 2 hours of ads.
Yeah,
Who's watching that?
I enjoy watching like the clips and stuff like that.
I think
but
they need to switch up their whole fucking deal if they wanted to
they're
do it a certain
adding
way.
they're adding a lot of like new, like they're testing like a lot of new rules and a lot of new things. So
Not even just that, but like what Mamba's saying, like the whole, like just make it more of a fun process for the boys.
Like who is watching 2 hours of ads? I got
It's just
ad
a lot-
blocker
it's a
for
lot of
YouTube,
ads,
but that's
yeah.
like
It's a
15
lot of ads
seconds.
and- I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it's always like we've been doing it, 60 years of
Mhm.
football and basketball and baseball. And it's like I like it. I like that there's a tradition, but at
Do
the
you
same
love
time
it?
I'm like,
We need to
no,
change
I
it
don't
up.
love it. Well, because it's like, fuck, man, we're doing the same fucking game over and over, and it's just these ambiguous like players that are running
It's
around
15
a field.
seconds of action, and then 1 minute of them setting up, and then 15 more seconds, and then a 5-minute ad break. Who watches that?
Maybe the
Everyone.
time of like sports and shit are just maybe they're just.
I think
away.
our generation's killing it because we're just over it. We'd rather just go play Fortnite.
I love Fortnite.
Have you ever heard of there's this new game, Dom, called Fortnite, where you build shit.
Fortnite.
Yeah, and you shoot at each other.
I think I did play that.
You played that?
I might have tried it out. It's pretty decent.
I know it's hard for you because you're living in the car and shit.
Yeah, right now is it mobile?
It is.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
On Android.
shit.
You got an Android.
Pull this out. Fortnite, you say? Oh shit.
All right. I think that'll do it for
That's a
this
good wrap.
episode. Yeah.
I like it.
Thanks you guys for
Let's do
joining
an
us.
outro.
What he's
Let's do an outro right now.
Thank you guys for joining us for episode number 5. We are signing out today. It's been a pleasure, like we're out here, we're all chilling. I think from now on this is going to be an IRL thing. I hope so.
Subscribe.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button
And then
if you're watching
subscribe
on
again.
YouTube. On Spotify, go ahead to that follow button, give us a 5-star rating, and leave a comment down below if you want us to answer one of your questions.
Or if you like goth mommy milkies, leave a
I'm
comment
definitely
below.
liking this video.
If you like this video, I'll try to send you an email photo of goth mommy milkies but clothed.
He's not doing that.
What?
This guy doesn't even like the videos when we post them. So
Yeah, that's also true.
That's not true.
No, that's very
I
true.
liked one of them.
Yeah.
Just this other day. I liked
yeah,
this.
we've got like
No,
50
this one I
out.
just liked. I liked the other one we would just put on. You get them. I'd like them. All right.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for joining us. And this has been the Yap Squad signing out.
We love
Goodbye.
you.
Bye.